What's going on, brothers? What's going on? It's your dude, Mr. International Passport, here again for yet another future classic live stream. Hope you're doing well so far. First and foremost, press on one in the live stream chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Mayday, mayday, check 1 2, check 1 2. And second of all, like the video, and of course, please make sure you join the Patreon. Hit the super chats, hit the PayPal donations. Join the Patreon for intel on travel, stocks, crypto, and of course, foreign women. Okay, all on the Patreon. Aside from that, book your IT consultations with me and cop the merch too. But okay, awesome. We good. So let's get straight into it, brothers. Okay, so we're here to speak about Germany. Okay, I've got a very special guest here called Mr. Eman. Eman, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, brother. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, bro. Thank you very much for your time, Eman. Much appreciated, bro. So, Mr. Eman, do you mind giving us a brief intro as to who you are, where you're from, and anything interesting about you, bro?
I am Emanuel, and I'm from Orlando, Florida. And you know, um, I've been looking at your German videos for the past 2 years, ever since 2022, late 2022. So it was welcoming the going to the Passport Bro community at a young age.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So, Mr. Eman, okay, where were you in Germany, bro?
I was in Hamburg and Munster, Germany, college town, college.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So, my first question to you, brother, is why Germany out of Sweden, Iceland, Australia? Why Germany, bro?
I had one of those programs where you can like have a friend like them those friend things where you can have a friend go to where you stay at. So I had a foreign friend come to where Orlando where I stayed at for a month. So I returned the favor. Like them foreign exchange programs basically.
Awesome, fantastic, bro. So now first question to you, brother, is so you were in those cities, okay? And in terms of so you being from Florida, Orlando, Florida, what was the difference between Florida and Germany, bro? What does Germany do good that Orlando doesn't do? Break it down for me, bro.
Okay, it was a lot. Like I could drink water from the tap water in Germany. Like and yo, I had to use in order to use the restroom, I had to pay 25 cents, no, like 50 to 75 cents every time to use a restroom in public. Like it was and like it was a lot for me as a young black man. You over there and you wouldn't see a European descent person in like so far you see European descent person everywhere but a black person. So it was very like you felt not from home. You felt like you was really out there by yourself at times.
Okay, yeah, interesting, bro. So, brother, you being a Black American man, tell me that experience in Munster, Berlin, and Hamburg. Were you respected? Did you feel at home there? Break it down for me, bro.
Okay, I had a friend from the exchange program, so the guy friend I was staying with, so he showed me around the part of Munster where I first was at, and I felt safe with him. We was chilling, but I didn't get no mean mugging. I didn't get no disrespect or none of that. It really Munster really felt at home. Like it was a place where I really suggest a lot of brothers go to for a college town. I felt at home, but when I went to Hamburg, it was very different. Very people mean mugging you sometimes. It very didn't feel at home because in Hamburg I was by myself with no one else but myself because my friend he had to stay at Munster. So, um, but by the grace of God, I'm still here chilling. So,
Awesome, bro. So, brother, when you rank the cities you were in, brother, okay, Hamburg, Munster, Berlin, rank it for me from 1 to 3 and tell me why. What was your top city, second and third? Break it down for me, brother.
um, I would have I'll have Munster number one. Out of all, Munster was really that was the bang at your buck. I should I had fun there. They had them fairs and stuff. Yeah, Munster would be number one, and Hamburg would be number two because it just didn't feel safe. It wasn't really the best city. And what was the other third one you were saying? Berlin?
Yeah, so you were in Berlin, right?
No, I didn't go to Berlin. Dusseldorf. Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf. Okay, brother. So is that third, Dusseldorf?
Um, Dusseldorf would be two. My bad. Dusseldorf would be two. Because Dusseldorf they had them Asian women. So yeah, that was a spot from Asian women.
Awesome. So Asia, Asia. Okay, brother. We'll get this. We'll get the very sensitive woman part. Particularly Asian woman does stuff. But so okay, brother. Overall, your experience there as a black man in Germany was, would you say, more positive than negative? And tell me why.
It was more positive because I had like, for example, it depends where you at. Like if you're in a big city, it depending on the city, like Hamburg would just felt hustle. It didn't feel the best, but like a college town like Munster, where there's a lot of college, happy people, it felt good. Now when you going through like small towns in Germany, like these little small towns, now that right there is when you just, I wouldn't. It's safe there, but like it didn't feel the best. You ain't feel at home, So I was moving quickly with a shorty that I had there because you showed me around. But yeah, I mean, I still suggest everyone to go there. Just hit the big cities, the biggest cities, and the safest.
Okay, brother. So, Eman, so cost of living, right? Cost of living, bro. Between what's it called, brother? Between uh, Florida and Germany, which is more expensive, brother? Which is more cheaper? Break me down. Break it down for me, bro.
Germany is gonna be the most expensive, man. I was in Munster and I was talking with my friend, and he said, the house over there, 700,000, and they flats. We're talking about flat houses that don't even have AC in it, and they charging 700 G's, which is USD 700,000. And I was just like, I was kind of mad because I was like, well, how USA people supposed to move here and how live here? You know what I'm saying? But Florida housing is like 300,000. It is way cheaper, and it's less taxes. There's more taxes in Germany because it's 50% tax on housing alone.
Damn.
And yeah, it's 50% tax. I was talking with Germans and they was like 50% tax, and I was like, wow, it's a shame, really.
So you're saying Orlando is cheaper, Florida? That's interesting. But then
Yeah,
again, Florida is the South, and South is quite cheap in the grand scheme of things in the America context. Okay,
right, right.
so now you being a Black American man in Germany, right? Were you confused by German people to be African? So I'll tell you why I asked this question, bro. When I was in Germany a couple of years ago, I noticed a woman looking at me very long, very intense stares. And I was thinking, what's going on here? Then I met a German brother, and the German brother told me that the reason why women look at black men for a long time is because they want to distinguish if you're Black American or African, right? So, brother, did you get a woman looking at you for a long time, like a intense stare, like trying to figure you out?
I mean, yes, I got that hundreds of thousands of times by old women and young women and old guys too. No homo, no homo. But yes, man, it was very like you felt like you felt like you was glass, and people was just kind of seeing through you, looking at you hard, very hard.
Damn. Okay. Interesting. So, okay, brother. So, I want to move on to the woman part, brother. Okay. Um, so, brother, let's break down options for black men per city, right? So, how about we go to Dusseldorf first, right? Brother, tell me the Black American male experience in Dusseldorf, particularly with the Asian woman, brother. Are the women in Dusseldorf, brother, checking heavy for brothers, particularly Asian chicks?
Yes, they're checking very hard for brothers. I had stares from Asian German women, as you could say, and it was like like you got stares, but because I was loyal to my chick in Hamburg, I chose to be loyal. But I mean, you could easily, like, I could have rizzed up right there on the spot. I could have been like, "Hey, shorty, listen, woo,
Hey,
you know."
Charlie.
And we could have took it to the Airbnb, you know what I mean? But nah, I chose to be loyal because I didn't want to do that to my Hamburg baby, so I didn't want to do that.
So, brother, you're telling me, right, brother, when you say Asian, brother, when I say Asian, I'm referring to Japanese Asian, Korean Asian, Chinese Asian. But you're telling me that particular type of Asian in Dusseldorf, Germany, were checking for you and brothers.
Yes, brother. Brother, when I got off
Whoa.
the train station, we walked down from the train station and just walked all the way down. And I got some, just, it's like a German dish. It's like fried chicken with like chicken tenders. I don't know what's the German name for it, but while we was walking through there, I seen like it's a lot of Asian there. There's a lot of Asians there in Germany. So we seen a bunch of Asian girls and they was just looking at me. And you could tell when she checking you out or when she don't, figure out who you is. She was checking me out, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? So, they're really checking for brothers there. Asian, German women are checking for brothers in Dusseldorf. Definitely.
Flipping heck. Brother, did you see Asian women with black men in Dusseldorf?
I it with now I didn't see a lot of black men with couples. I seen a lot of black men with, obviously the white couples, but I didn't see a lot of black guys with Asian chicks.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. So the vibe is good in Dusseldorf, right? Woman looking at you, woman checking you out. And brother, the look they gave you, right? Was it a bad look? But we know the look that, let's say, racist people give, particularly to a black man. It's a very evil, sinister look. The look that the women were giving you in Dusseldorf, brother, was it a look of love? Was it a look of intrigue? Was their face like, bright that they saw a black man? Describe the look they were giving you, brother, the Asian woman in Dusseldorf.
Okay, so like how when a female's like looking at you and she's smiling, they're smiling at you. They're not mean mugging where I'm staring at you and my face and I'm like, I'm not smiling. They were smiling at me. So and it's like it was like you are a light. You know what I'm saying? And they're smiling, looking at you. And it felt so good because you don't get this experience in America. So you like, whoa, I can get that.
Fantastic, bro. Fantastic. Okay, so Dusseldorf is great for brothers. Okay, from what we're seeing here, from what we're hearing here so far. Tell me more about Munster. I need to know about Munster, brother. The love there. Did you see black men with women there? Or women in Munster checking heavy for brothers there? Break it down for me, bro.
In Munster, okay, Munster, Germany is a college town or a college like city place. So it's a big college where like everybody from all parts of Europe are going to this one city, one town in Munster. So my friend was there from the foreign exchange program. So what happened was he stays there. So, thank God I went to a college town and it was a lot of women there and they when I was there, they're checking for brothers, but I didn't really, I ain't really getting no looks like that for real. Because I went to the fair there, and I know I got some looks, but it wasn't a lot because I don't know, like I didn't think it was my best place for me at the moment. I did not see a lot of black people there at all. Like I was like only like two people I seen throughout my week stay there in Munster.
Interesting. So basically, it's all white people there in Munster, mostly white people.
Really? Yes, the majority.
Okay, awesome. So tell me about Hamburg then. How did the woman treat you in Hamburg, bro?
Hamburg. Okay, can I talk about the app that I use?
Of course, fire away, bro.
All right. So it's this app called Yubo, and it's not Tinder or nothing like that, but it's just like a app where you could get friends from females through males, as like like just friends in general to show you around. So I had a huge ton of females. Just I made my account, boom, and they flooded my DMs, just flooded it. I had black women, black African chocolate women that are beautiful, man. You'll think they from some African goddess, man. The way that their skin was glowing in the pictures, but you know, um, like, and I met this girl. So my girlfriend at the time, I met her, and man, she showed me around. Like, they show you a lot of love there. She showed me around, but we can get to that later.
Okay. So, so Hamburg, right? When you're walking around in Hamburg, what was woman's reception towards you in Hamburg?
They think American, because I was wearing I was wearing a U.S. Army shirt, and I was just getting stares. One time I walked by, and I just heard like two young girls sitting at a doner kebab place, and they was like, "Oh, he's American." You hear it in the background as I was walking by. So I think that was my real presumption. Like, everyone think I was American because I'm wearing like USA Army clothes, and I'm wearing just American style of the way we wear clothes.
So, a woman looking at you, woman checking for you, woman staring at you in Hamburg?
Yes, plenty. I mean, it's like you a dog. It's like you a
Uh,
dog.
and brother, what races in particular showed you the most love in Hamburg?
Now in Germany, I had like looks from black African women. That's from the African women there. I had looks from that, and the white were so the African women were first. The second are they're Turkish women. There are Turkish women in Hamburg, lots of them, lots of them.
Hmm.
I had looks from them too. That was my second, and then the white women were third.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So, brother, let me ask this then, right? Let me ask this, right? So, tell me about your girlfriend, right? Is she German? Where did you meet her? Is she white? Is she black? Break it down for me.
Okay, my girlfriend, she's pure white. She's from Germany, and she was down. I met her on the Yubo app, and she just did like a heart emoji on one of my pics, and boom, we started chatting, and then she wanted to meet. Now, remember, she wanted to meet because at the moment I was in Munster, and I was going to Hamburg. So, and she was in Hamburg, so I basically hit her up like, I'm going to Hamburg, I'm coming to Hamburg now, and she was happy to see me. And as soon as I got off the train, because I had to take the train up there, I got off the train. Boom, she's there. She there, waiting for me, smiling. It was like the movies, man. Like, your girl waiting for you there, and she jumping up and down, man. It was grinning ear to ear, man. It was really the best thing ever I experienced.
Awesome. Fantastic. Remember this to be chat here, bro. Shout out to Mr. Olsen Holman for the support. Thank you, bro. It only matters if you were able to bring them back to the bedroom. People stare at brothers everywhere. Meaningless action, you ain't getting no real love. I disagree with that, bro. It's all about vibes as well. Reception. If a woman's looking at me all day, playing with her hair, smiling, it means she's checking me out. But I mean, I guess we disagree on that particular point. Michael, you can call in and speak your piece. You want to say something, Eman? Michael
Yes.
you want go on, bro?
Yeah, I disagree on that statement, man. Just because anybody can, you can get looks easy, but like, you don't have to always bring them to the bedroom. That's when we got the misconception wrong, man. Because
Hmm.
it's all about having a deeper connection instead of the bedroom. Bedroom don't got nothing to do with a deeper connection.
Facts, bro. Absolute facts. So, but you see me interview chicks, right? I've been on
Yeah.
dates abroad. You see my interview in Germany, in Japan, in Panama, right? And women that I was out there with, I had a very deep connection with them, and they were checking for me. I didn't bring them back to the bedroom, right? Brothers, you ain't got to bed every chick you meet, bruv, right? Connection matters too. Know her personality, know who she is, her background. So again, we passport bros, right? We want to make sure that we're vetting for the best woman abroad, not just bringing women back to bedroom here and there, left and right. That's you if you want to do that, but to say that if we're not sleeping with her, she ain't checking. I disagree, bruv.
Yeah,
If a woman is staring at you, playing with her hair, right,
yeah.
smiling, she's checking. Ain't that right, bro?
Checking. She's checking for you, brother. When she's smiling, grinning ear to ear, yo, you don't get them stares you don't get that many stares like that.
Facts, man. Absolute facts, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, brother, this is great insight, brother. Okay. Let me open the phone line, Eman. Is there anything you want to add on?
No, that's about it. Fun experience.
Awesome. So, brother, Dusseldorf, right? I need to know more about, those Asian chicks born Dusseldorf. I need to know about, you know, brother, are you able to tell the difference between Japanese, Korean, Chinese?
That that's kind of hard, brother. I can't tell all that. I just think, hey, come on, it's kind of hard to differentiate, tell the difference. It's kind of hard. I just think they're different, but like it's hard to tell. So I just I group them just Asian,
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough.
but they be down there. They be down there.
And brother, they were looking at brothers. They be checking for you.
They was checking for me. I know that for sure. They was checking for me, man. I was walking with my white friend because he was showing me around the city because I don't know nothing about the city. I don't know nothing about Germany, Dusseldorf. So me and him was walking, and you just get looks. Like I got look from Asian women. It's a group of them. It's not just a bunch of them. It was like I don't know if it was like a field trip or something, but they was just walking around in a group. So I think it was the group. They was looking at me, and I got smiles. Beautiful.
Wow, brother. I'm guessing in Orlando, right? And brother, keep it real with me, man.
Yeah.
Asian women don't smile at black men in Orlando, Florida. In fact,
Nah.
they run away from black men, right?
Nah, you don't get a lot of Asian looks here. I mean, hardly any. You don't get no looks, none at all, 0%, really.
It's a shame, man.
Yeah.
They chase the white boys too much, but it is what
Yes,
it is.
They do that here. I see them all the
time. Oh man, classic, extreme classic. All right, brothers, phone lines open. If you have any questions about the brothers' time in Munster, Hamburg, or Dusseldorf, now's the time to call in. And then yeah. So let me read the comments here. Michael E, if you disagree with what we're doing here or about in regards to what's it called? How bad dating is in the UK, feel free to call in because I disagree. I think UK is terrible for black men. I think black men are, not doing well in the UK, and that's me speaking that truth. Woman wise, career wise, black men are doing pretty poorly. She said at you because she's wondering what this black guy is doing here. No, she's checking. That's why she said at the brother. Awesome. So, brother, what didn't you like about Germany overall?
I didn't like the restroom issue. Like if you at a mall, if you're at a public setting, you have to pay 50 cents to 75 cents every single time you use a restroom. Matter of fact, they had a turnstile where, like in New York, they got them turnstiles where they gotta like make sure you pay in order to push through the circle thing. The make sure you go. Like literally was a turnstile where I had to pay 75 cents, and there was a coin watcher to make sure you pay that 75 cents to use the restroom.
Wow.
And yeah. But and another thing was, like, let me see. Taking the train, for example, like downtown, the S-Bahn, or is that the S-Bahn, like the subways? I was paying $7 almost every day to pay the subway when everybody was just it looked like it was free. There was no train conductor. So every single time you go to the subway, it was almost like free. Everyone getting on while I'm paying $7 every day. Like it was like money just coming out of my pocket.
That ain't right, bro. Because I was there. S-Bahn should be very cheap. Did you get something? Was your card all jacked up, bro?
No, the S-Bahn, the subway, I was paying like it was like the all day pass. I paid $7 for the all day pass.
Mm.
Did you know what I'm talking about? The subway?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense, bro. Yeah. All day
Yeah,
pass. Yeah.
yeah. It was like $7 for the all day pass, and I was paying that, and everyone else was getting on, and they probably paid. I don't know, but I've been there for over 2 weeks there in Hamburg, and like there was never did I ever see a train conductor on the subway.
Yeah.
The
But
check your ticket.
I'd be careful, bro, because I've
Yeah.
been there. People who go on the train without paying, and at one point, so I was there for 2 weeks once. I was traveling every day. One day there was a train conductor, and he called some people out. So just make sure if you're a tourist, bro, always pay, bro. Always pay.
Yeah, that's
Your
true.
So let me read the super chat. I got Champagne in the background. What's up, Champagne? I'm gonna bring you in a minute. So shout out to Jupiter for the support. How do you spell that app? How do you spell that app?
Oh,
Probably
why? Okay.
go on.
Yubo, Yubo, Yubo.
Thank you very much. Michael E, that's cap. That's cap, bro. IP go to Shoreditch right now. It's just one. That's cap, bro. Asian woman. What Asian woman? What, Chinese or Indian, bro? You capping right now at Michael E, bro. Brothers are not eating in Shoreditch like that. I've been there before. That's a white man's paradise in Shoreditch. That's cap. What do you
Yeah.
mean, Asian woman? Get out here, bruv.
Yeah.
Girls are gone, bro.
No, you was ready to serve my glass.
Girls are flipping their hair in US and many places, but when you ask to hang out, they cut away. They play games all day. You thought you were going somewhere or getting something useless. Facts, bro. Facts.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Absolute facts. Shout out to Austin Holman there. Salute. Let me bring in Champagne in the background. Champagne, you got your camera on. Is that okay? Give me a thumbs up, bro. Okay, let me bring in Champagne in the background, man. What's going on, Mr. Champagne? How you doing, bruv?
Yo, what's good? IP was good. Homie was good.
What's
Shout
good?
out to Mel. Shout out to Theo. Shout out to other brothers to put it on for the Asia because I'm Team Asia all the way.
Let's go. Let's
Yo,
go,
yo,
bro.
Yo, IP. I was the brother who's wobbed up. You've been pronouncing my name wrong, but I've been crypto for a minute. I didn't want nobody knowing my name, so I quit my job. I got my trucking business on point, so I'm free to show my face. So, anyways,
Congratulations, bro. Congratulations on freedom. So crypto's going well for you. That's great, brother. And your business going well for you. Great,
yes,
fantastic, bro. Well done, brother. Right now, or was it? So what coins are you in that's doing well?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Sorry. What crypto coins are you in that's doing well? That's made
When
you.
I say crypto, I mean I'm silent. I don't want to be seen, but now I need to show my face. I have to just to verify myself.
Awesome, bro. Thank you. Well done, bro. And I hope thankfully everything's going well for you, brother. So, Mr. Champagne, do you have any questions for our guest or in regards to Germany?
I know brother was talking about, I don't know what type of Asians I'm looking at. You can't tell from the Korean and the Japanese. I'm all about the Korean team because I speak fluent Korean. Shout out to Andrew Ski. Shout out to Ramel. You know, I'm looking for the Korean team. You didn't see any strong, long horse type, no disrespect, a long horse type face. You feel me?
Mm.
You didn't see
Yeah.
anything like that?
Koreans?
Yes, sir.
Nah, like I really can't tell, man. But I could tell, like Kurdistan. I seen Kurdish people, Kurdistan, but like Korean women. I mean, I can't really tell at the moment. Couldn't
You
tell you.
you sound like you from the hood for real. Where you from? The East Coast?
I'm from the East Coast.
You from Harlem?
No, Orlando, Florida.
Orlando. Okay. You sound like
Yeah.
you sound Did you see any because you said you seen Asian one, correct?
Right, Asian women.
Did you see at least Vietnamese women? Southeast Asian women.
Now I think I seen those. It was It was that or between Chinese women, or
Okay.
it was that or between those three.
Okay. Bro, you should have seen what's up.
I remember, I chose to be loyal, man. It's, I ain't want to hit up another shorty and have all that. But when I go back out there, cause I'm single, cause I'm finna go back out there in February, cause I'm be
I'm
stationed
gonna
there.
be in Germany in February 11th.
Oh, where I'm be there. I gotta look up ticket, but I'm getting stationed there, so I'm finna
Okay,
be
that's
going
what's
part.
up.
I'm finna go
You
crazy.
Army?
Yeah, I'm in the army. I'm joining the army. I got my contract. So.
What's your MOS? I mean, you know what I mean.
13 Mike.
13. Okay, I see you. Yeah. Let me know what's good for real.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna hit you up, man. That's what's up.
That's all I need to know, IP. I'm just chilling in the background. You can do what it do, baby. I see you.
Awesome. Hey, thank you, man. Well done for your success, Champagne. Good man, brother, and more life, more success to you, bro.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Shout out to Mr. Austin for the support. Asian women all around the world stare and flip their hair. You should know a stare isn't going to convert it to a hangout. They run away almost everywhere. Okay, brother. So I'll be real with you, right? Asian women in the West, they do run away from black men. I think I told a story. Hold on, bro. Champagne. I'll let you speak after. But I remember 2 months ago, I was in the bus station, right? And I sit down and my earphone drops from my ear and it goes near an Asian woman's foot. This Asian chick, right, looks at me and runs away from me. I'm like, what? She literally ran away from me as I approached to get my earphones from near her feet. So I agree. In the West, man, the Asian women are programmed against black men, Chinese, Korean, Japanese. But when you're in their country, it's a different game. Champagne, is that your experience there? Because Asian women don't like black men in the UK.
Mr. IP, not at all. My ex-girlfriend is Korean. I was, like I said, I was wobbed up. I came back from South Korea. Shout out to Pooh. Shout out to Ramel. Shout out to Andrew Ski. But Korean Americans, you got to move some type of way. So let's just say that situation happened, right? You drop your headphone. She acting like you're scared. You act like you're scared as yourself, and you move away. She'll think differently about you. So you play that psychology. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't mean to sound too pooky-ish. You know what I mean? Or sound too, I hope you understand what I'm saying. But it's all about body language. But I went through dating Vietnamese women, Filipinas, Koreans, Japanese, Chinese, all in California. You got to move some type of way.
Interesting, bro. So let me ask this right. Where in California? Is it LA, the Bay Area?
You can move like that in Los Angeles with the Koreans. You can move like that in the Bay Area in San Francisco with the Taiwanese and the Chinese. It's all about how you dress and how you perceive their language, and you move the opposite. But they will notice if you're a high value man or not. It's all about being a high value man. If they notice that you're a high value man, they'll be interested, should I say.
Awesome, bro. So Jam, can you turn your camera in the background so I know you're not a troll? You're good, Jam. You confirmed. Thank you, bro. Camera off. Let me bring in Jam in the background, man. What's going on, Jam?
Yeah, my audio might be a little bit off because I'm outside. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear, bro.
I wanted to hear a little bit more about the new guest, the one with the camera on, right? Because you said you went to South Korea. I watched you stream to South Korea immensely, and obviously you didn't have the best thing to say about South Korea IP. So I want to hear his experience about that. I want him to expand a little bit more.
In South Korea, I stayed in 2 weeks, but so far, each day I got like 2 or 3 dates each day easily, just from banging on Tinder, Bumble. When I went to CU 7-Eleven, girls were interested. They wanted to talk to me. But my Korean was miniature. My Korean was very basic. Korean women are very nice, and they want to know what you're up to. You can't just read their body language. You just gotta talk to them and feel them out. But other than that, they're very open. I dated 3 Korean women as is. They're very open, and they're very curious within the African American FBA, the
Is that me?
No,
Is it
it's him. It's him. I thought it was me for a second, but then I realized the time is still
Yeah.
going. So yeah, it's definitely him.
I
All
think
right, hold on. Super chat. Shout out to Mr. Awesome for the support. Hold on. Let me read John. I think I switched to super chat. Shout out to John for the support. Can the brother tell us what shooting signal he saw? Fire away, E-man.
this one's for me. All right. In Germany, like now, my experience in general, my choosing signal was I'm walking and I had not remember I have like an outfit. You want to have like when I went to Dusseldorf, I was wearing like a yellow pullover because it was raining. So I was wearing a yellow like one of those rain jackets. So it was a yellow rain jacket. So I stood out, and you're already black, so you stood out even more. So my choosing signal was when a girl was looking at me, she was smiling and she was just grinning. And that right there was my choosing signal, like of approaching. You should have really, if you're like, you should approach if you see something like that.
Facts. Awesome. Shout out to you want to carry on, E-man? Sorry.
No.
Okay. Shout out to Awesome. 1 out of a million Asian girls will talk to you. I agree. In the West, at the very least, I agree. Like in the West, right? I've chased Asian women in the West. I've chased Korean British chicks, Japanese British chicks. Literally 1 out of a million will talk to you. They don't F with us, bro, in the UK. And same with South Asians and Indians in the UK. Now I can't speak for America, but in the UK, they don't mess with us. So Michael E, stop the cat, bro.
Yeah,
Michael E. Go on, bro.
In the US, they don't either, man. You 100%. It's the US whole West, I think. You only see them with white males, man. No disrespect. It's really out here.
Wait, hold on. I want to challenge that. And look,
okay.
No, I've challenged before, but
Sorry?
yeah, I just want to challenge that because I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I've met with quite a few. Now Asian women, like we're talking about Oriental Asian. Yeah, that's harder for me. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Oh, sorry. You made it seem like you couldn't hear me. What I was saying was that with we're talking about the Korean, Japanese, Chinese women in America, they were hard for me to get. In fact, they were the last like group that I got with, right, in the bedroom situation, right, of all the women. But in terms of Indian, and Asian, like once you deal with them enough times, you realize what they want. One is they're much more strict, more than any other race, about body composition. So in other words, if you're overweight, like what we consider in the West overweight is a lot different than what they consider right in South Korea or whatever overweight. If you've seen the size, if you've been to their countries and you see what they consider like large or extra large, you'd understand that they do not take being overweight lightly. So a lot of Americans are just overweight. You know what I mean? So even with me, like I was a big muscular guy, and they would consider me like a big, like they wouldn't consider me overweight. They would consider me like super big. While in America, I was just I just got worked out. Right, so that matters to them. If you look at their ideals, look at their I was gonna say a bad word. Look at their ideal symbols for the men and women. You can see what the ideal is, and a lot of people just don't fit that. Right, if you do fit that, my brother fits that very well. He had no problem with Asian women. Right, my brother fits that very well. I think part of it might just be the fact that we're too big for them. All right, if you're a lot smaller, no, I'm being honest. I'm serious. Like I feel like look, I'm just telling you from my personal experience. I'm a big guy, right? And I'm low percent body fat. I get tested, all that stuff. I used to compete, right? And even with them, even with that situation, they look at me like I was too big because I had too much muscle mass on me, right? If you're a smaller dude, right, you're kind of like the K-pop idol. You look at the anime stars, like not Dragon Ball Z, but like Naruto or Bleach. That's the ideal for the man, right, in that aesthetic. And a lot of us just don't fit that. If you do fit that, if you do fit that and you're not a pookie, in other words, you have something going for yourself, right? You're in tech, you're like IP, you're gonna get a lot more looks than you will. I mean, I'm just telling you from my experience. I don't know how it's in the UK, but in the US, I've been in several places. I've been in New York, I've been to Orlando, I lived in Miami for 5 years, I've been to the West Coast. I never had a problem with Asian women like that. They are harder than other women, I will admit that. But this whole 1 in a million thing, actually, I have one more question before I end this off. Is Austin Hardeman the super channel? Is that the real Austin Hardeman? I try to look it up on the chat, but I can't actually see his channel. Is that the real guy? I'm not sure if that's true or not.
I think it is. I'm not sure. I think it is.
Yeah, you just can't see his channel when you click on the chat. So I don't know if he is or not. I'm not sure if he's a troll that's super chatting or not, or if he's actually the real dude. But 1 in a million, that's like cap. It is harder. I will admit that. Like, they're harder than to get a white girl or a Latin girl or a black girl, definitely. But the whole 1 in a million, like, it's like, oh, like, you're never gonna get, like, dude, that's cap. If that's cap, then I must be like a top 0.0001% dude. And I'm nothing special now, dude. I do have a good amount of wealth, but most of the girls that I met, right, that were Asian and Indian, it was way before I built this wealth that I had now. In fact, the more rich I got, the less I got with the Asian and Indian girls. So I just feel like that's cap.
Okay. Thank you, Jam. I'm gonna bring you champagne in a minute. I met a Germany girl tonight at the train station in Manchester, and she was so nice. Absolutely, I love German women. They are literally a glitch in the Western matrix. They're still Western. Germany is in Western Europe, but they're different. I just love them. They're different. Shout out to Orson Holman. The conversation with her won't lead to anything. I agree. I've got numbers of quite a few Asian chicks that I cold approached back in the day in the UK, right? Somehow I got a number. They'd either small talk me, never reply to me. I don't know. It's whatever, man. F it, bruv.
I got receipts. I got receipts. I can send you later, but I got receipts. And like, I ain't capping on here, but go ahead.
Thank you, bro. Let me bring champagne in the background. Can I bring you in champagne? Let me bring champagne. Okay, awesome. All right, brothers, call in if you want to chime in. And Michael E in the chat, he's capping. I'll let you know off rip. He's capping. Don't go to London. Don't go to the UK. Avoid it. Right, avoid it. It's a matrix. Michael E is capping. Right, Indian women don't mess with us. Flipping East Asian women don't mess with us in the UK. Avoid the UK. Don't do it. Champagne, you want to speak about? So, are you in Korea? Where you at? You in Korea right now?
Right now, I'm back in California, baby. I'm back in Northern California in the Bay.
Okay, fantastic. All right, King, can you turn your camera on in the background, please? I know you're not a troll. Or who's King? Who's King? King, you got to turn your camera on in the background as a vetting. You turn it off. You can turn it off after. I just want to know you're not a troll, and you are human, because we've had bots come on before, and they show some pretty nasty stuff back in the past. Okay, all right. So E-Man, do you want to chime in anything else, or Michael E? You capping, bro? No, you capping. Don't come to the UK, brothers. Don't come here. Yeah, if you're a Black American dude, you do well, but for wifey, don't come here, bruv. Don't come here. Don't listen to Michael E. Asian women don't like us here. Go on, E-Man.
One thing I would say is if you're young, man, join the travel the world. But if you really want like a German, hey, get yourself a little German. Ain't nothing wrong with a little German boot thing. You know what I'm saying? Brighten your life up. Some spice to it. You know what I'm saying? And like, okay, if you want to live out there, I really suggest you this is not for everyone, but like join the military. It's really, you can get stationed out there. So definitely join the military, get them benefits of the USA, and live like a sub king, live like a kind of a king in Germany. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I suggest for everybody.
Let me ask this, bro. So mixed race woman, half black, half white woman.
Oh man.
Tell me more about them. Were they checking for you? Did you see them with black men? Where they are in Germany? Break it down for me, please.
Suddenly I didn't really see a lot of. I seen a lot of mixed couples. I seen a lot of white women with mixed kids. I seen like a lot of that in Germany. A lot. It was white women with their mixed kids with, because you could tell, and they had like the kids' hair was, man. You know, they really got to upkeep their hair, man. But it was really like I seen that plenty of times where the kids' hair was wild on many occasions. And
Do you know what? Go on, bro.
And then the only thing they have in the store is Can2 for black people hair. Is I went there to get some hair conditioner for my curly hair, and the only thing they had was Can2.
Mm.
I wanna react to this article, right? Because let me put you on mute there, Champagne. I hear background noise. I want to react to this article, right, in regards to something that's some Germany news. Germany is going to be very black in the future, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so let me share my screen over here. Hold on, give me a second, please. Where is it? Oh, I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Oh my goodness, where's the article? Where is it? Give me a second, please. Trying to find it. All right, hold on, yeah? 2,500. I found it, yeah, okay. Okay, so big news, yeah? Now, that's not the one though. Okay, hold on. Let me try and pull it up. Brav. All right, so I'm reading the news, right? As you know, I'm quite well read. Okay, so present, share screen IP. Okay, so it says here, right? So look at this, right? Ruto, who's the president of Kenya, right? President Ruto, okay, secures, or the leader of Kenya, prime minister leader, same thing, secures jobs for, look at that, 250,000 Kenyans in Germany, right? And we know Kenyans are black. Germany has agreed to welcome 250,000 skilled and semi-skilled workers from Kenya as part of a targeted labor immigration deal in Europe's largest economy. So more black people, more black men moving over to Germany. Germany to welcome this amount of skilled and semi-skilled workers from visa. Deal aims to address Kenya's employment challenges and Germany's shortage of skilled labor. Germany going to be very black in the future, brothers. Kenyans will be eligible for temporary resident permit for up to 2 years for study purposes, with the possibility of extension. They're going to be there forever. Okay, we know how this deal works. Okay, Germany has agreed to welcome 250,000 skilled and semi-skilled visa workers from Kenya as part of a targeted labor immigration deal in Europe's largest economy. Okay, the labor agreement between Germany and Kenya was signed in Berlin by Chancellor Olaf Scholz and President Ruto. Okay. So it says here, right? The agreement notably allows IT specialists from Kenya to enter and work in Germany even without formal qualifications. So 250,000 Kenyans going to Germany. More black men for German women. More black men for German women. So what's your thoughts here, Eman Champagne?
I think that's gonna be a blessing, because you're gonna see a lot of in the future. It might be like half the population be mixed. No telling. Semi mixed kids I seen out there. Shoot, ain't no telling.
Thanks for absolute facts. Yo, a lot of women, man, gonna be happy. A lot of German women, as soon as black dudes come out the airplane, they're gonna be happy. All right.
Yeah.
And again, and that's why I was saying that not only do I want 1 million black men, right, to go over to Japan, right, and 1 million black men to go over to Colombia and Panama. I want to get 1 million black men over to Germany. So far, we now have 250,000 brothers going to, obviously, Germany. So we need 750,000 more people, right? More brothers over there in Germany. Let's get it done by the end of 2025, man. Let's get black Americans there, black British men there, black Australians there, more African men there. All right, the world will become. I'm okay. IP, relax, IP. But this is big news, right? You know, because obviously, right, the Kenyan dudes are going to date, right, German chicks. Let's keep it real. Now, do I agree or disagree with this? That's for a separate discussion, but it's happening, right? And you know, let's get more black men over to Germany, bro. What's your thoughts here, jam and champagne?
Yeah, I mean, one thing I'll say is that this is why I think IT is the best profession to get into, because it's really the only profession in a global scale that's unregulated. In other words, it's just based by merit. If you notice, right, what you just said in the end, right, they're saying they'll accept people that are I forgot what you said exactly, but it pretty much means that they're not licensed, right? In other words, if they can do the job, they'll get them, they'll take them over here. There's no other profession that does that. In order to be a lawyer, you need to pass the bar. In order to be a doctor, you need to go to med school. In order to be an engineer, you need to pass your PE, all that stuff. But if you're in tech, as long as you can do the job, that's all that matters. You don't need to go to school. You can just learn on yourself. You can learn by yourself. So as long as you have the discipline, like I said, I didn't go to school to be a software engineer. I went to school to be a mechanical engineer. But now I'm able to do this because I was able to use the internet. So people who are actually trying, if you're a black man and you want to get to a new profession, you want to work hard, you can do this all for free. It's all available online. I love that.
Facts, absolute facts, man. He says it here, the agreement notably allows IT specialists from Kenya to enter and work in Germany without even formal qualifications. And that's why I teach brothers Python, right? That's why Theo teaches brothers cloud. We are setting you brothers up for success here. IT, when you get the IT skill set, the IT experience, you are not bound by any country. Your skill set applies in any foreign economy anywhere around the world. IT is the best path for brothers in this passport bro movement, right? So I'm assuming a lot of IT bros in Kenya, they're going to be happy about this particular news here. 250,000 brothers going to Germany, right, in the near future. Let's get 1 million more brothers over there to Germany, all IT bros, right? Let's get 1 million brothers to wife up 1 million German chicks. Let's get 1 million brothers to wife up all the German Asian women, all the German Latina women, all the German Russian women, bro. Let's get it, man.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Let's go get it.
Facts. Let's get it, man. So, you want to say something, Champagne?
Absolutely. I don't, brothers, if you're from Britain, if you're from the United States, or any other high income economy, if you see all the brothers going right, go left. I don't want any countries to become another Colombia, another República Dominica. Go left, because I don't know. I feel a little funny about this. I see how brothers operate in Japan. I see how brothers operate in República Dominica and so forth. They're always playing around. They don't take things seriously. They don't take family seriously. Their morals become lessened once they travel to another country. You know what I mean? And I don't want it to affect you guys who are serious about building the family or becoming serious with somebody that you truly care for.
I got to push back on that. I got to push back on that just because, right, I understand why you're saying that because, I will travel. I've been over a dozen countries. I understand why you're saying that. However, when you look at these mulattoes and all that stuff, the majority of these mulattoes are created by black women and white men. It's not the other way around, right? You do see brothers playing. That's true. You're absolutely right. But where you see it being messed up, you mentioned Colombia, right? Colombia is mainly a product of white men messing with the mulatto or the indigenous women. It's not the other way around. It's not black men coming to Colombia and making a bunch of mulatto children. That's just not true. So what I would say is that as long as you see people that are like-minded, they're still brothers, and they're building a community out there, why would you run from that? Why would you run from that? The whole point is to build community. We're trying to leave a community that's not for us and create one that is for us. So I would push back against that.
I agree. And
So
if brothers can build a new community in Germany, I'm all for it, bruv. Because guess what, right? Turkish people, right? They were invited to Germany during World War II, right? And now they are a financial powerhouse. They are an economic powerhouse in Germany right now. But Emanuel, do you want to speak about that, bro? When you were there in Germany, brother, right? You saw how rich and prosperous Turkish people were, bro.
I mean, literally, man. Yo, they was riding the brand new BMWs, man. I'm talking about the M3s and the M4s, fresh off the German lot. And, you know, they run all the doner spots, all them doner kebab spots. Every single one of them, even at the train station where you get like bakery foods, like they taking all over. It's like almost like the USA, where with the immigration, the Mexicans, it's the same thing over there in Germany. And that's why, like, my girl, she was like, she didn't really like a lot of immigrants. She don't really like a lot of immigrants. She loves everybody, but she don't like too many immigrants taking the jobs there. And like, I mean, there's just a lot of them. Like in Hamburg, it's so many immigrants where you be like, where the German people at? Where's the German people? You just see Turkish. It's like Turkey there. I hate to say it, but it's Turkey, really.
And they're rich, you know. I've been Hamburg. They're driving the best cars. I'm putting on me in my head background noise. They drive the best cars. Well, I'm hearing feedback. I'm putting on me the champagne. They drive the best cars. In Germany, prosperous. Own all the kebab shops. Own all the corner shops. Now making waves in politics and corporate Germany. I want that for black people in Germany. Now you got to bear in mind that Germany is the biggest economy, right, in Europe. Okay, I'm sorry, but Africa isn't developing anytime soon. I'll keep it real with you. Africa is not developing anytime soon. Caribbean too, all right. So I think brothers should go where the grass is greener, or where there's prosperity, and in many cases it's Asia, Europe, etc., etc. So let's get as much black men, over to Germany so they can set up communities. I want to see Kenyan shops everywhere. I want to see Kenyan food, right, everywhere. Kenyan corner shops, right? Kenyan kebab shops. The same way Turkey built up their own powerhouse in Germany, I want that, right, to happen for Kenyans in Germany. Because I'm sorry, I'm tired of how Africa and Caribbean ain't progressing, bruv. Or if they are, it's going too slow. So guess what, right? If Germany wants 250,000 black men in Germany, that's cool. Germany is a rich country. A lot of these Kenyan brothers are IT bros. Let them get their money, bro. Let them get their money, bro. Let them get their money. F it. Let them get paid, bruv. I want all brothers to get paid, man. And if brothers go to Germany to get paid, let them get paid, bruv. You know, tired of it, man. It's moving so slow in Africa, so slow. We in 2024. Singapore, the Japanese got Japan, right? The Koreans got Korea. Japan got Nintendo. Japan got Sony. Japan got high tech, great economy. Koreans got Samsung, Hyundai, K-pop. Chinese, they got TikTok. They got driverless cars now. They're making great things all around the world, right? They're making all these products. What are we doing, bruv? It's moving too slow on the collective. So let these brothers eat, man. Let them eat. Flipping heck. Go on, bro. Go on, Jam.
Oh no, yeah, and I agree with you. I didn't want to say this, right, because you mentioned that this could be for another stream, but I have to just point this out, right? The reason you send the whole like black men, right, getting with German women and all that stuff, etc. Right? Now, we're not doing this because we want to, right? We're doing this because we're honestly left with no other choice, right? As Steve has mentioned before, right? The black women are not cooperating with us, right? And we can't build a nation, we can't build a society unless we want to cooperate with the men. It's just that simple. We're starting to see that with China. Right, in China now, the Chinese women are having outrageous standards for the Chinese men, and they're lowering it for men of other races. Right, so the Chinese men are starting to do that. You're seeing Chinese with Russians. I wouldn't. If you told me this 15 years ago, I would never believe. You see Chinese men with Russian women. But you're starting to see that now. You're starting to see Chinese going to Southeast Asia to get wives. Right, so this isn't just a black thing. I always said this before, right? The blacks were the canary in the coal mine. In other words, we're the first one to go through it, and the rest races go after. Just like you had the single mother epidemic in the '90s, the black race. You're starting to see that now. You're starting to see that percolate now with other races. It's the same things happening here. Now you're starting to see with the Chinese, right? So, what ideally we want to do with our black women, right, so that we can build a nation and go abroad. Of course, yes. I was in that boat. You heard previous scriptures of this. But the thing is, they're not willing to cooperate. They look at, unless you're the absolute 0.1% athlete black dude, right? The black women just don't want you like that. They look at you as second, third, or fourth option. And dude, I mean, we're talking. I mean, at least the people here, right? We're all in IT, right? We're all about self improvement. We all done well. Why would you do all that to be a second, third, or fourth option for a black woman? Why would you do that? It makes no sense. So, look, I know you mentioned this before, right? But the whole debate, we can talk about this a whole other stream. But what I'm saying is that you got to do what the Chinese are doing, what we're doing right now, right? When we're faced with the same choice as us, they're doing the exact same thing we're doing. So don't feel bad about going abroad, right? And getting yourself a foreign wife who's cooperative. We didn't choose this, right? We were forced into this, and we're making the best of the cards that we're dealt with.
Facts, absolute facts, man. Absolute facts. People angry at this. Go and build Africa, then go and build the Caribbean. Right, it's always those who are complaining about, black people do that, stay in Africa. No, if they need to leave Africa for a better life, let them leave, man. Let them leave.
One last thing before I'm done, right? The dude, what's his name? I forgot. The Pan-Africanism guy. I forgot. The dude, he said, oh my God, I forgot. I know his face, but I can't remember his name. But he was essentially, if you know what I'm talking about, he was the dude that mentioned like the black men who don't have children should mentor essentially the Pookie's children. Right, the black women don't show like that type of rhetoric is what's going to screw us. Right, men ain't doing that. Men are not doing that. Right, you don't see any men of any other race doing that. You don't see any men, right, taking care and mentoring the pookies of other races. They just don't do that. They go and they have their own children. So, all I'm saying is don't feel bad about it. I used to feel bad before. I used to feel, a little let down. I was like, oh, this is messed up. I want my black queen and all that stuff. But this isn't my choice. Right, they made their choice, and I see even with my own family, I'm seeing these girls circle back now that they're 35 and 40, but when they're in their prime, they didn't do this. So, yeah.
Facts, bro. Austin says here, those German Asian women are gonna ghost you. We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know about that, but I don't think if you run down it, bro. Listen, it's like a puppy giving you water. It's like a puppy barking at you, little puppy. So if she barking at you, obviously she wants you to be picked up or get attention from you. So I think it was a bit like that. But to each own. I don't.
Facts. Absolute facts. Now, for those, right, who are talking about, go to Africa. Oh, flipping heck, bruv. What is up with me? Sorry. Go to Africa, right? For a wife, blah blah blah. Listen, now everyone has preferences. Okay, a brother may prefer Asian woman. He's entitled to that. He may prefer white woman. He's entitled to that. If you prefer black woman, right, then yeah, go to Africa. But don't push your preferences on other black men. Don't do that. Stop pushing your preferences on other black men. Some black dudes are not attracted to black women. Yeah, if that's the case, that's the case. Now, me personally, there's only two main groups of women that I really like. That's Black African women / Black German women and East Asian women. That's my preference. Latinas here and there, but I don't have much experience with them because there isn't much Latinas in the UK, right? And that's my preference. So you notice how I didn't say white women. I'm not really into white women like that. They're not my number one preference. I don't really check for them like that. Okay, that's my preference. I'm keeping it real, right? Stop trying to.
I understand when they say that because. Go ahead.
Go on, Jan.
they're talking about essentially the transfer of wealth, right? If you mention, like I always mention this because it's the most recent and pertinent example, right? You talk about Kobe Bryant, right? He earned $500 million within his tenure with the Lakers, and then when he passed away, all of his money went to the Mexican family. So I understand why they're saying this. They're essentially saying that if you do this, right, you're taking wealth right out of the black community into whatever community you marry into, and I think that's a very real thing. However, what choice do we have, right? I mean, you're essentially saying, in other words, for us to be simps, right, or for us to to get our wealth. We're essentially you're how do I say it? You're DAMN if you do, if you DAMN if you don't. And if you're gonna be DAMN, no matter what choice you choose, at least choose a choice that's gonna make you happy while you're here. You know what I mean?
Facts, bro. Because so, for example, right, if you okay, so you marry a black woman, right? You have black children. What if your son or daughter marries a white person or Asian, right? And then your true preference, right, was an Asian woman, but I'm gonna marry her for the community, and then you have children, right, with the black woman. Then your kids marry a white person. Then your kids, right? Then you get grandchildren. Your grandchild, who's half black, half white, marries a white person, and now he's a quarter black. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Guess what, right? Do what you want to do in this life, bruv. You only have one life. I used to think like that. But believe it or not, I was a huge Tariq Nasheed fan, bro. I was a huge Umar Johnson fan. Pro black this, pro black that, right? But guess what, right? Okay, I look at my current community, the options I was dealt with. I got sick of it because look at me, right? Educated, clean cut brother. Black British chicks have ignored me my whole flipping life, bruv. To the point where I had to fug max to get a woman, bruv. I had to become a bad boy to get a black chick in the UK. And as soon as I stopped being a bad boy, black women left me. At this point in time, I'm tired, bro. Do what you want to do because you don't know life 100 years from now, 200 years from now. Keep it real. Do what makes you happy, bro. If you have more of an attraction towards a particular race, go for it. Don't take one for the team or I got to marry a black woman. Listen, if you don't find that woman attractive, don't date her, bruv. Because more than likely, you'll probably end up in divorce or, you won't put your all in the marriage. I'm keeping it real. Physical attraction is very important. If you physically find other race of women more attractive, then go for it, bruv. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Live your life, man. That's how I feel. Don't feel pressured to just marry a black woman if you're not attracted to one. Keeping it real, bruv.
Yeah, I concur. I concur completely, and this is why I feel like honestly you're like the British version of me because I felt the exact same way. I used to be in the exact same camp. Like even when I was calling you, I was like in the midst of my like transitioning from that point, from the Tupac Nasheed type of dude to where I am now. Right. I'll tell you this right now. I don't think I've ever told you this on your stream. But I dated a black girl, an unambiguous black girl. I thought she was gorgeous. Right, from Princeton University, was a Princeton girl, smart girl. Right. And I dated her. Right. And the stance she had on me, and meanwhile, I'm still in college, by the way. The stance she had on me and what she wanted to do for me was completely different than any other chick I've been with that I've dated. And every other chick I've been with wasn't black. So I'm like, personally, for me, personally, I honestly believe, you tell me, look, I want to hear from the whole panel that's here. I personally believe, right, unless you're the top, like we're talking about like the athlete, top 0.01% dude, right, in the black community, I honestly feel like black women look at black men as like their last choice. Like they want white men or men of other races first. And if they know they can't get them, they'll deal with you. But if they feel like they have a chance, like for example, like Candace Owens of the world, it's not a coincidence to me that Candace Owens married a white man. It's not a coincidence. I just know that's the case. I see that too often. And so they try to, I really feel like they're projecting when they're saying that the black men, right, date out. I really don't feel like that's the case. I feel like most black men, their first love is a black woman. And through time, rejection, and heartache, right, we are forced to date out. But for black women, that's their first step. That's their first choice. I mean, I want to hear from the panel. Like, what do you guys think on that?
Nah, I agree. Go on, bro. Go on, Eman.
My bad. I really do agree because I mean, even though I'm a young cat, man, I was in high school. I just graduated like 3 months ago, and I mean I experienced the same thing. Like the sisters ain't really giving you nothing, but hey, the Latinas and the snow bunnies, man, they'll come holla quickly. You know what I'm saying? They'll holla at you. But I'm all together. I just stopped dealing with them. My mom thought I was crazy because I think they want to have a black mother and daughter-in-law, you know what I'm saying? But I just told her straight up, like, when I'm at the dinner table, I'm gonna have a snow bunny wife. I'll just let you know in the future.
And bro, if that's your preference, bro,
Yeah.
that's your preference, man. If you prefer white women, go for it, man.
Yes.
Because I've just been thinking, like, you only have one life, right? And you can't tell the future. You can be pro-black now, but will your children be pro-black? Will your grandchildren be pro-black? So why are you sacrificing so much of your happiness, right, for something that you possibly can't control?
Right.
Do what makes you happy as a brother, and go for the race of woman that you truly like. Like I mentioned personally, I prefer African black chicks, German black chicks, East Asian women, and Latina women if there's a possibility there, particularly Afro Latina. Notice how I don't prefer black American, black British, or white women. And that's my preference, bruv. That's who I'm genuinely attracted to physically and on a personality and mental level. That's me keeping it real. That's me keeping it 100% real, right? And it is what it is. Let me read the super chats. Shout out to Austin. You wouldn't know because you did nothing. Are you first Germany? I may go out there and next year and see the Asian woman there in Dusseldorf. Shout out to Josh John, brother with the hat can't control his laughter. Do you want to chime in here, Champagne?
Yes, sir.
About preferences, brother. I mean, guess what, bro? A lot of men want to de-police black men. Or you got to date a black woman, you got to marry one. No, we don't have to do that.
Mr. IP, you got to get into whatever your market welcomes you in and whatever you attracts to. That's all that matters. Because you'll be miserable getting with any other ethnic group. I got love with every ethnic group. And the brothers have been wrong about the Asian group in Americas. Like I said, you got to roll some type of way. You know what I mean? And to add on with brother E, I don't know what he said precisely, but I agree with him on the Asians. They will be loyal. Asians are the most loyal ethnic group I've ever been with. I've been with every ethnic group from the South Asians, East Asians, Southeast Asians, white women, black women, Caribbean women, East Asian women, for me, have been the most loyal for some odd reason. Yeah, that's all I got to say. So you got to get into whatever you're welcome to, whatever you interest in. Just learn the language, like Brother Theo said. Learn the language, get into the culture. Don't regret it once you turn 80, once you turn 90. You know what I mean? Just live life. Who knows what will happen in the future? Who cares? It doesn't even matter.
Facts, man. Yeah, I agree with that. You don't know the future. You don't know 10 years from now, 15 years from now. Go for the woman you love and who you find attracted to, and live your life, man. Travel, study, and don't let anyone tell you you can't do anything. You only have one life, man. And you don't want regrets. You don't want to be 80 years old, regret, oh, I wish I did that when I was 40. I wish I did that when I was 35, when I was 30 or 25. No, do it right now, bro. Do it right now, bro. Okay? Find your happiness. Now, there are things that we can't control. Now, people talk about, black men don't build, blah, blah, blah. Well, me and brothers on the panel are not in control of Africa. We don't run Africa. So Africans and African leaders need to get their ish together. And that's it. We're not empowered there. So don't come up here talking about, build a community. No, we need to build our own lives first, bro. We need to build our own lives first. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it 100% real. Build your lives first on an individual basis, then worry about community. And find your niche, find your market. Don't put all the world's issues on your plate. You weren't responsible for that. I used to think like that, bro. Oh, I gotta save Africa. I gotta save the Caribbean. I gotta do this. But in the grand scheme of things, most of us are powerless. We're not politicians. We're not presidents. We're not prime ministers. We're just a small dots, in a space of white color. I'm keeping it real. Find yourself and protect yourself. How do we build power? What do you mean? It comes from the top. So if African leaders want to fix their country, they'll fix it, bruv. They'll stop being so corrupt. Same for Caribbean people. It comes from the top. What can we do? What can we do? It comes from the top. That's why I ain't stressed over ish anymore, bruv. Yeah, I'll talk about it. Yeah, I can criticize it. At the end of the day, I can't do anything about this, man. I can't live my life stressing out over something that I can't control. But what I can control in my life, though, is getting more IT certs, studying, learning the language, keeping healthy, keeping fit, traveling. That's what I can control. Tired of the BS, man. Tired of it, cuz. Shout out to Just John for the support. Shout out to Champagne plowing through them agents. Ooh, and if you disagree with me, call in, bruv. If you disagree, call in. You know, it's an open panel. Don't just type up and throw shade. If you disagree to anyone, call in, bruv.
I mean, you know what that sounds like, right?
What does it sound like, bro?
I'm not even sure because I don't really watch stuff from this side of YouTube, but it sounds like SYSBM. That's what it sounds like. What you just and I agree. I can't throw shade on that. I just feel like that's where we're at right now.
Facts, man. Absolute facts. So if you want a black woman, go and marry one. You know, go and find one. Don't push your preferences on other black men. Don't do that. Don't do it. If you want to save the community, go and save it. Go to Chicago, go to London, go to Birmingham, go to Manchester, go to Miami, go to New York. You save it personally. You save it. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you save it, right? While me and brothers will be abroad, right? Building abroad with our IT certs, gaining connection. I mean, we have an IT program here. We have groups on here where we communicate. We're making moves here. So if see that passport right there, bro. So if you want to save the so-called black community in the West, you save it. I ain't doing nothing, bruv. I ain't saving no community in the UK. I'm not saving no community in America. You go and save it, Mr. Mr. Bruce Wayne, Mr. Batman. You save it, bro.
I feel like that's sad because you're doing a lot for brothers. You're doing a lot more than these so-called people are kind of tell you to save. Like, I think you're doing a lot more than Tariq Nasheed's ever done for brothers. I mean, by far. You wouldn't, I'm just being honest. Like, you and Theo, I mean, look, take me for account. When I first heard the channel, bro, I was still in the Matrix. And you know where I am now. You know what I mean? And I'm not the only one who's done this. I mean, you've done more, by far more for brothers. By quote-unquote not saving brothers and by being for yourself, you've done by far more for brothers than any of these quote-unquote Umar Johnsons or Tariq Nasheed types have done. By far.
Facts. Thank you very much, Jam. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for those kind words. you know, freeing your minds, showing you the possibilities out there, giving you the Patreon intel, the YouTube intel, teaching brothers Python, working with Theo to combine cloud and Python, and encourage brothers to go to the conference that happened last week, and that was a major success. So if you want to save the Black community, whoever you are in the chat, you can stay in the West and you can save it yourself. I ain't saving nothing, bruv. No. It didn't save me. It didn't save me. When I was studying, I was back in the day. No Black woman hugged me. No Black woman kissed me. No Black woman checked upon me. No Black woman encouraged me to keep on studying. They saw a nerdy Black dude in the library and they looked at me in disgust and they went to go and bang Pookie in the bathroom. I'll keep it real in the toilets. I'm keeping it real. When I was studying, when I was on my grind, this nerdy Black dude who watches anime and reads manga, right, and likes nerdy things, ain't no woman checked up on me. Ain't no Black British chick hug me. Ain't no Black British chick embrace me. Ain't no Black British chick, send me positive vibes, bro. No, none of that, bruv. None. Until I became a bad boy. Until I started sagging my pants. Until I started, wearing hoodies and being rude to my teachers. That's when they started embracing me. But I thought to myself, hell nah, this ain't me. I ain't no bad boy. I'm intelligent. I'm a smart brother. I'm a nerdy brother. Right? Being bad will not get me anywhere in life. And when I stopped doing that, the woman started disrespecting me again. Where were they when I was on the grind? Press a 2 in the chat if you've been through that. Press a 2 in the live stream chat if you've been through that, bruv.
2.
Press a 2. You've been grinding. They know you study every day. They know you want the top grades. They know you're a serious brother that cares about education. And yet, these women paid you no mind. They went into the arms of Pookie and Ray Ray. I've been through that, bro. So I ain't saving no chick and no community in the West, bruv. They never show me no love. Black British women show me no love. Black British dudes, right? Majority of them, right? They didn't care about brothers like me. Keeping the real with you, man. A nerdy brother that likes Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, anime, manga, Dragon Ball Z, right? Bleach, those old school animes. When I was in the grind, bruv, when I was buying DVDs from flipping from Blockbuster and putting in my CD and watching it at night before going to bed, Ghost in the Shell, Gundam, and going to school the next day and telling women all about it, they looked at me in disgust. They ain't gonna get no love from me, bro. Nah, cuz. So if you want to save the community, you save it. I'm not saving a bunch of Keishas, Pookies, and Ray Rays. You save it. F that, man. Shout out to Theo in the building, man. Theo Waff. That's the brother right there. The legend. Who I call, in my honest opinion, the smartest Black man on planet Earth right now. Okay? Chewbacca has done more for Black men than Umar Johnson. Yep. Just being cute, looking cute is enough to encourage Black men to work hard at IT, so we can get a dog like Chewbacca, and that's doing more than Umar Johnson, and that's keeping it real, bruv. That's keeping it real. That's keeping it real, bruv. IT gives us the money to buy cute dogs like Chewbacca, and that was more than Umar Johnson. So shout out to Chewbacca for looking cute. We want dogs like Chewbacca. Keeping it real. Shout out to Mr. Austin Holman for the support again. Kid in Germany got 0 numbers from woman. He did. He has a girlfriend, right, E-Man?
Yeah, man. I had a girlfriend, and plus, you know, she ain't watching this. Yo, I got plenty of I got IGs and come on now, brother. I'm on you. I had plenty. I have a list. I could do roll call on them. So when I go back out there, yo, you know, hopefully me and this girl work out still. But yo, if not, I got a whole list of roll call. I just call them up. They ready to ride. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, bruv. There you go. You want to say something, Champagne?
Mr. IP, I know that's cap because, like bruh said, even when I'm on Bumble and Tinder out here in San Francisco Bay Area, the Germans, Ukrainians, Russians are checking for brothers.
Yeah.
Hard. I'm talking about the blondies. I'm not talking about the brunettes. I'm not talking about the reddies. I'm not talking about the black hairs. I'm talking about the blondies. They're checking hard.
Mm-hmm.
I believe what bruh's saying, so I can't wait. So I hit the Deutschland on February 11th.
Yes, sir.
On my birthday week. You better hit me. I'm gonna hit you up.
I need your email. Yeah,
for real.
Where in San Fran are you? Where in San Fran? Just wondering. I got people.
So originally, brother's gonna hate me for this. Originally I was a Pookie, but I was always reading. Yo, I was always reading. I was top of the line, straight A's, top of the line. I grew up in Hunters Point. Are you familiar with Hunters Point?
Yeah.
So I grew up in Hunters Point. Later, I grew. Later in my early 20s, I got out the mama's house and I lived in downtown. And I made my way in Sunset. And that's when I fell in love with the Asians. That's why I got Asian fever till this day. 15 years in with Asian fever. I don't think anything else but yellow fever. You feel me? From living in Southset, inner Southset, outer Southset, in that area. Taiwanese are checking for brothers. Chinese are checking for brothers. Japanese are checking for brothers. Like I said, you have to move some type of way. You know, they're very curious. They're hearing what everybody else is saying. They're following what everybody else is doing. But if you show them, if you show the opposite behavior, they will gravitate to you.
That's facts. That's facts, bro. If you're a decently tall brother, you got your shape right, you're moving the right way, bro. San Fran is the bottress, and I'll tell you with a capital D. Right. If you obviously you've been there, you know what exactly. So I can't talk about this. It's too hot for YouTube, but it is absolutely ridiculous. So when they be saying this, I'm not gonna lie, Austin Harmon dude or whatever, I'm not sure if he's real or not. If he's real, I don't know, man. I don't know, because if he's saying that, it's making me think a little differently of him, because I don't know. All I'm saying is I don't have the same experience as him. I haven't been to Germany though. I haven't been there, so maybe he's telling me he's been there. I haven't been there, so maybe he's right. You know what I mean? I haven't been there yet. I want to go next year, but it probably could be the year after that because I want to go to Japan. And so I don't know. But from where I've been, right, that he's been saying, I've had no issues with that stuff. I have no issues. So, but you're absolutely right. San Francisco, bro. You're a brother. You're some type of brother. You move a certain type of way, especially if you got money. Even if you don't got money, but especially if you do, they tell out that you look good and you're in a good career. Oh yeah, so you already know what I'm talking about.
Awesome. Let me bring in Mr. Joseph in the background. Joseph, give me a thumbs up, bro. I bring you on. Bro, you got your camera on. Camera on. Is that okay? Thumbs up, camera on. You good? Okay, let me bring Joseph in the background. Awesome. What's going on, Joseph? How you doing, bro? Long time. You good? You're on mute, bro. Shout out to Mr. Theo in the building. Theo Waff in the building. That's obviously not Olsen Holman. That's an ABW. I'd block it if I were you. Hey, can we make sure? Sorry, bro. Can we make sure we're not impersonating people in the chat? So that Austin Holman guy, right? You have supported, so thank you for your support. I'm gonna give you a chance here, bro. If you can change your name, okay, to a different name, okay. No impersonations here. All right, please don't do that, please. Okay. All right, awesome. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you for the support. Much appreciated, bro.
Yo, what's up? Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear, brother.
Okay, peace. How y'all doing? It's been a minute.
Been a minute, brother. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Just been working, doing school and shit. I see you got the passport, man. Like, I consider us the passport bro Avengers, man. It's how we gotta be, the passport bro Avengers, man. I gotta find mine. I got mine somewhere, man. But yeah, man. All respect. Like this is exactly what we need, man. Like, honestly, like I agree. Like our women, they're gone. I'm out here in Arizona. I moved from Seattle to Arizona now, just temporarily because I'm gonna be making my way to Japan soon. But our women are the same all over the states. A lot of them are dating Caucasian men. They don't have no respect for the thinking black men. That's just what I realized. They don't have no respect for us. They go for the Pookie, the Ray Rays. A lot of our women got like that sexy red energy. It don't matter what career they're in. I noticed they always fall back to the Pookie and Ray Ray. And like I consider us type of men, we're righteous men. We've been through a lot of shit. Racism at the job. We're thinking men that's like actually putting our brains together, our brain power together, and like forming this team of brotherhood now. And I feel as if like our women don't have no respect for that. They don't see what we're doing. They're not listening to us. Kevin Samuels. I've just been watching Kevin Samuels again recently, and like it just shows you our women thinking on an emotional level. They don't respect our logical brain. They don't trust us to lead. And like I noticed when I was in Cambodia, it's completely different. They completely like they're like pretty much submissive to you. It's like a night and day difference. Like we're like considered like God or a king outside this country. Like I haven't been to Germany, but I know for a fact we will get that respect. We don't get that respect here in the States, and I noticed like women in general would cater to that coon or that.
Oh, bro, keep it PG, yeah. No swearing, no words, sensitive words, please.
Okay. I just noticed like women would cater to that Pookie and Ray Way or that kiss butt person, out here versus that thinking male. Like they don't appreciate a strong, black man. That's just what I notice here in the States. That's not respect. If you thinking for yourself, what I really can't, what it comes down to, they want a European black man. They don't want a thinking black man that has self-love for themselves. I'm pretty sure you can agree out there in the UK. They want a European black man, not a black man. But yeah, I digress. What do y'all think?
Nah, I agree. Hold on, bro. Shout out to Mr. Free Diglets. What kind of name is that? Flipping heck. Free Diglets. That's a funny name. They're submissive in Cambodia because they are poor AFs, sir. I don't know, man. I mean, Japan is a rich country, and the women there are pretty submissive. Korea is rich, and women are submissive to an extent. What's the rich country and women are submissive? Germany, right? Women are submissive to an extent. Panama is actually a rich country, one of the richest country in Latin America. Central America, and the women there are pretty submissive. It's a case by case basis, bro.
Can I come on that?
Please.
Yeah, they say that like that matters, right? Look, I mean, I was submissive to my parents. Why? Because I needed them. Because if I wasn't submissive to them, they could throw me out, and I couldn't do anything, right? I mean, that's just the natural order of things. But they say, oh, like we submit to you because they need you. Well, I was submissive to my parents because I needed them. You think if I had the money, if I was the top dude, and I didn't need my parents, I'd be submissive to them? Obviously not. Right? That's how it is. That's naturally how it is. See, the thing is, in Western world countries, right, the law permits the woman to not be submissive to the men while they still get taken care of. right? If it was a natural order, if we just natural out like in the woods or something like that, right? If a woman was submissive to you, you would leave and then she would perish. So of course you had to be submitted to you. But in the first world, right, they have avenues to get you to take care of them without submitting to you. So this whole thing of like, oh, they're submissive to you because of this, I mean, yeah, it's obvious. It's the same reason why your kids are submissive to you, because they need you. I mean, I don't understand what's the point you're trying to make from that. Like, I just don't get that. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. Okay. You want to chime in there, Champagne?
Yes, sir. Like you said, who gives a flying F? Who cares? Like me, IP was saying, do whatever makes you happy. But I did notice the most populous countries, they cherish us more. But as brothers, for some reason, it's the Nordic countries, Denmark, Germany, Iceland. They want us more. I notice women are most submissive of the men that they can't get. In those countries, they don't normally see us. So we're good either way. So who cares how we play it? It is what it is. Who cares?
Facts. Absolute facts, man. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Great stream so far. Okay. Any new callers? Anyone want to call in? Call now. Now's the time. Anyone want to chime in on the discussion here? Let me know. Just wanna. I want to speak on several comments in the chat. All right. So where is it? Hold on. This guy said, and tell me what's wrong with being a conservative. You mentioned being a supporter of a certain person. So what? So what? Tell me what liberalism has done for you. Look at that passport there. The fact that we have to travel to get women abroad is because liberalism has gone too far in the West. Let's keep it real. And feminism is an arm of liberalism. Let's keep it real. But some of y'all can't wait to vote for Kamala, huh? You can't wait to smile and jump like a girl where you put your ticket slot in the box. Well, if she wins, America's done forever. If I'm honest with you. There's a much larger game being played at hand here. And men are in trouble. We're in trouble. The fact that we have to travel, get a passport, it's not normal, bruv. You were born in America. You were born in the UK. You're telling me things are so bad right now, right? That you have to leave a nation of what? America, 250 million people, half of it being women, because it's that bad. It's that bad, brothers. So don't come up here talking bad about Orange Man. No one's perfect, bruv. But do what's best for you, cuz. Do what's best for you. Vote who you want to vote for. Vote who's going to fill your pockets up. I don't care anymore, man. I don't care. I'm tired of the lies. Tired of the flipping gaslighting. I don't care anymore. Vote for the person that's gonna make you rich. They're gonna fill your pockets up. And it's Trump. It's Trump. I don't give a damn anymore. F it. Tired of BS. Shout out to Mr. Royal Black for the support. Support on the show. Respect IP. Shout out to Royal Black for the support. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to you, bro. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Awesome. No, they're not, man. South Asian women ain't checking for brothers in the UK. Stop it. Michael E. Stop it, bruv. Stop lying to brothers. All right? Stop it. And anyone else want to chime in?
You can hit you up when you respond because now I want to check this out. I want to see if it's true or not. I believe you, obviously, but at the same time, I still want to verify it myself.
Let me bring in Champagne back in, in the building. Eman, you there, bro? Christian.
Yes, I'm here. So,
brother, do you have to drop off, bro? You ain't gotta be here all day, bro. It's up to you.
I got like 10 more minutes, brother.
That's fine, bro. So, brother, whenever you leave, just let me know in a private chat that you can have a closing statement, and then we'll drop off. Okay.
Okay.
All right, good man. Christian, give me a thumbs up, bro. Can I bring you on? Camera on or camera off? Okay, camera on. Give me a thumbs up if it's camera on. Okay, let me bring in Christian in the background. What's up, Christian? How you doing, bro?
Gentlemen, how
Christian.
you doing?
I'm doing fine, bro. How you doing, bro?
Man, my first time doing the live thing, and I'm really just trying to make sure that I want brothers to be happy. I mean, I want us all. I want y'all to just go out in the world, man. It's a big place. I'm in the Python class. I'm in the AWS class. I went to the whole Manosphere conference. That was cool, man. It really was. I got to meet Theo. That guy's huge. I actually thought that he was security. And one of the things that I noticed about our culture, man, is that VWs, they consider themselves to be ours, but we don't belong to them. You know what I mean? The only time we actually belong to them, or should I say they belong to us, is when we bail them out. I mean, when we really think about the bigger perspective, I mean, you see these cats all the time. They go out, they do all this marching, this and that. But regular brothers, taxpaying, hard-working brothers, we ain't got time for that, man. They always going out to march for Pookie and Ray Ray and all of this. But whenever a hard-working man gets taken out, usually by somebody who looks like us, nobody cares. I mean, so I sum it up like this, man. And I'm still kind of nervous. I apologize. But the sisters gave up on us when they joined feminism. So just go out and live y'all's life, man. Don't worry about what everybody else is telling y'all to do. That's YSBM. I'm going out to the Philippines in about a month. I already put in leave. I'm gone for a month. I'm just going out there to get my feet wet and really see what's going on because I ain't never been anywhere. And like I said, time is now. I'm not going to do that where I wish I had it done something 10, 15 years from now.
Facts, bro. Time is now. Time is now, Christian. I like that mentality. Chase your dreams. Do what's best for you. Not what your parents want for you. Not what your friends want from you. What's best for you. Only you can save yourself. Only you can make yourself happy. Making that very, very clear. Right? No one can do that for you. Only you can do that, bro. I'm happy you're traveling. Happy that you're now thinking for yourself. You're now taking those steps. You don't want to be 80 or 90 regretting, I wish I did that at 40. I wish I did that at 35. You only have one life, bro. Listen, everyone, you only have one life and you're only young once, right? Life isn't a Call of Duty game. You don't get deleted and get respawned, right? After you get deleted. You get deleted once, right? And it's over, bruv. It's over. Now, God forbid, none of us get deleted at any part of our lives. We want to grow old, prosperous, children, grandchildren, beautiful wife, girlfriend, etc., etc., right? But I'm just saying that chase your dreams, man. Do it.
Mm.
Do it. Chase it. Okay? Let me bring in Joseph. What's up, Joseph?
My bad. I know Theo's in the chat, so I gotta let him know how serious I am about my Japanese. So I got that book you recommended, and I got the Hiragana and the Katakana book as well. And I got these vocab flashcards. So like it has like over 1,000 vocab in it. And so like I'm just letting him know how serious I am. You know, like I got all this. I want Theo to be proud. So
You see that Theo? Look at Theo giving you a yes.
Uh-huh.
This is the way.
I'm like,
Shout
you
out to
guys
Theo.
are my teacher. So like here I am. I got the beginning, intermediate, and advanced right there.
There you
I'm
go.
not done yet. I got one more book. I got one more book. Basics right here. So I'm serious, man.
If you really want to focus on your speaking and your listening, man, I highly recommend Pimsleur. I've been doing that for about a month now. You know, honestly, bro, like just going back and watching the same animes you used to watch for years, but in the Japanese sub, you'd be surprised how much you can understand just from using the Pimsleur. And I know where to get it for free. I don't want to blow it up. I'm not gonna say here because I don't want to blow up the spot. You know, so if you put your email or where I can contact you, I can PM you where it's at. But I don't want to blow it up because I just don't want to get taken down. You know what I'm saying? But dude, I'm telling you, Pimsleur Japanese is a really great resource. It's not going to help you with obviously your reading and your writing, right? But obviously you have books for that. But if you want to focus on your speaking and your comprehension, your listening, which for me was the most important thing, because I plan on going to Japan April of next year. I think Pimsleur is very good for that. So just put your contact info in the private chat, and I'll get that to you.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to bring in the legend, right? Okay. I've said it many times, but I honestly believe that this man is the smartest black man, not only in America, but in the world. Okay. I think this man has been chosen, right, by God to lead brothers into prosperity, but chosen to do great things in this life. And you know, personally, I believe that intelligence is, you're born with it, right? People who are just quick at doing things, who can just build things, they're born with it. And you know, you got to be chosen. It starts with T and ends with F. He had a successful conference last year, helps out a lot of black men. Okay, I'm going to bring in the legendary Mr. Theo Waff. Okay, a brother that we should cherish in our community, right? Not Pookie, not Ray Ray, but brothers like Theo. Okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Theo. How you doing, bruv? Yeah.
I'm good. I'm getting crazy on my drink. There I go. My Mookie side just kicked in. I was having my fun. I got this at the conclave, remember, so I'm just having my little bit of fun right here. I wanted to give some comments real quick. The books you're using are very good. So the 3 dictionaries of Japanese grammar, right? You can show them up real quick. Just so you know, that the writers all come from my alma mater, University of Illinois Champaign-Urbana. So my Japanese wife and I, we went through these 3 books in detail.
Okay.
The yellow book, you should know off the rip. Like,
okay,
there's no excuse not to know it. The blue book, if you want to sound intelligent, you need to know the blue book. And almost all the expressions, you need to know them. Okay. The red book is touch and go. So some of them, yeah, but most of them are literary. So you don't necessarily need to say them, but, you know, it'd be good if you knew it, but not necessary. So for myself, I memorized the blue book, like straight out. Yeah, I knew most of it before I actually arrived in Japan in '97. I knew most of it in grad school.
Okay.
You need to go hardcore on the kanji. I just go crazy on the kanji. I
Okay.
can't emphasize that enough. Really can't. You don't. It's not so much as speaking. I mean, you have to know the words in context. So in Japanese, there's a lot of homonyms, and it's easy that one combination of sounds might have 50 meanings. That's very easy to do with kanji. So what the Japanese will say a lot of times is like, "Imi wa nan desu ka? Kanji wa nan desu ka?" So they'll say like, "What's the meaning?" And then they say, "What's the kanji?" Because they don't know which kanji is kanji. Ataji wa nan desu ka? So they're like, which kanji is associated with what you're saying? And then they understand it from that context. So it's really, really necessary to get that kanji down. You're looking at about 2 years, just a kanji study. Right. Doing the normal stuff, like whatever you're doing, IT and everything like that, but then you're just doing kanji study like crazy. Again, to the panel, good meeting you last week, or this week. It was just Sunday in Houston. So I'm glad you liked the conference. We're planning on Miami. It's going to be a convention. So we're going to go even bigger. We're estimating 1,000 people next year in Miami. I think I'd like it to only be about 700. Right? Like we're kind of expanding quite big. But anyway, again, regarding the topic that we're talking about, when I was 21 years old, I was studying economics quite a lot. And one of the things I thought of myself was as a commodity. So I said, I'm on the market. So who will pay the highest price for me? And then what goods do I want to buy? And basically where there is a connection between those two, that's my dating market. Simple. It's a very easy idea. So, they're like, what can I say? Russian women treated me very well. Right? Just the way it was. Ukrainian women treated me well. Japanese women were treated me very, very, very well. I wanted Koreans. Koreans didn't want me. Okay. You say you take that loss. So wherever you're looking at the market, like somebody's saying like you should only keep yourself to one market. No. Go where you have the highest market value. And then, use your passport 100%. And then you have to think, what market do you want? And where can you sustain your standard of living? So when I started this out in the beginning in '94, I had to work in another country, right? So the highest standard of living for me was Japan. If Russia had a higher standard of living, I never would have gone back to Japan. There's no way. I would have gone straight to Russia. The Russian women treated me so good. I've said on IP stream, Russian women are the only women that I see no problems with at all. Like I'm crazy about them, right? So again, this is my opinion. You need to figure out where you want to go and go for it. And if somebody says, well, save communitas like that, no way, man. Go where you can grow the most and integrate your children and yourself into a community that loves you, embraces you. And that's just the way it is. So, I mean, you guys I've been noticing Colombians love black kids. You guys notice that? Yeah. So, I mean, that you got to be thinking about. You got to be thinking about those kind of points. Anyway, good stream. I don't want to hijack it all. I'm sitting here. I'm preparing. I gotta got a really nice monitor. Hold on, let's see if we can. I got a 40. I got a 40s. What is it? That's an ultra wide over there. I'm about to go back over there and use my ultra wide. I love using it. It's just huge. Right? But then I don't actually stand up afterwards. I just sit there and use it all day long because it's like gorgeous. But yeah, just go where your prosperity will be the best, and where, like, again, you should have seen the way that my Russian girlfriend looked at me. I mean, just straight out.
Theo, do you think that, you know? So obviously, we pro-black people are saying black men, you gotta date black women, you gotta save the black community. But if you can't save the community, you gotta date black women, right? Even though some black dudes are simply not attracted to black women, and that's okay, bruv. That's okay. If you are more attracted to Asian women, Latinas, or even white women, you go with your preference, right? You can't force black men to marry black women that he's not attracted to, you know, because why? The white man, right, can have any woman he wants, right? Come to the UK, bro. I see the white man with Indian women, with Chinese chicks, with black chicks, mixed race chicks, Chinese. Never have I heard in my life, right, a white man to another white man, hey, you gotta be a white woman. Stop depolicing black men. Stop depolicing black dudes. Pause. No diddy. Leave us alone, bruv. Break it down for us, Theo.
No, I mean, I think you guys all agree with this. I mean, there's just no reason to limit our movements, and we should just go where we're loved and appreciated. That's just the way it is. You only have one life, and you want to go where somebody loves you the most and treats you the best. So, I mean, why would you limit yourself? It doesn't make any sense. It's, you know, what's in it for the other person. That's what you got to think about. Again, I remember the German woman I dated when I was in Sao Paulo. She was very nice, right? She's very much in line with a lot of what German women are saying right now for Passport Bros about going to Germany. What you said about German women on your own podcast. Why not? I mean, what? I mean, if they want us to date them, right? But I don't think that black women are women. They think that we are their men, but they don't think that they are our women.
That's it.
100%.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it right there, Theo. Break it down.
Yeah. So I agreed with that statement. I was listening to you guys say that, and I was like, that's entirely correct. I can't agree with that more. So why would I even consider them as a group or a unit? It just doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna go with the women who really want to be with me. I'd say, again, abroad. I don't know. Maybe you guys can comment on this. So if you're like in Germany and then eastward, you have almost an absence of white power, as far as I'm concerned, regarding dating with us. And they don't. There's any kind of historical slavery is gone, because what they've gone through is so horrible already in the hands of Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union. They're not even caring about any kind of power against you. They're pretty much like, you pay attention to me, okay, you treat me well, you don't drink, you're not an alcoholic, you're loyal to me, and you're intelligent. You want to date me at 7:00? I'll be there at 6:50. Like, I'll be ready for you. My nails will be done, my hair will be done, I'll be ready, and I'll give you all of my energy. Why wouldn't you want to date a woman like that, right? Whereas in the States, who knows what they're getting. Right. So you have to think of, again, you guys gotta be really thinking about what's best for you, right? And just be honest. Just go what's best for you. Someone in the chat is saying, what about North Korean women? Yeah, you tripping. Although I did talk to North Koreans when I was in Moscow. I did talk to them. That was true. That was an interesting conversation. But no, they were checking for McDonald's the same way I was checking for McDonald's when I was there. We were both
There we go
hungry.
again. Flipping heck.
Yeah,
PG,
we were looking
please.
for Big Macs. Because there was a famine in Russia, so Moscow actually had food. So, so we were the American groups. We were just looking for food all the time, and the North Koreans were there. We were talking with them. They're like, "Yeah, they're looking for food too." So we were just all hungry together. Oh, that's kind of a fun story. Yeah, we were looking for meat, literally, not each other. So anyway, again, thanks for going to the conclave. Hope you guys go next year. It's designed to talk about these kinds of things and to get us together and to really, have us understand what we can add to each other and to build respect among Black men. One of the things that I noticed about liberalism is what they try to do is they get men's voices to be silenced, and then they have like a gynocentric kind of Marxist viewpoint exercise. That's like to control the narrative. And then men's voices cannot be used at any time because they are always at all points they are the aggressor. And as I looked at this and I was like, if one of the reasons why I have this, again, it's an all men's conference, is we have an opportunity to actually talk, right? To speak and to be heard with each other. And it goes right against the main populist narrative that men are all evil. It's not true. If you go there, we're pretty sophisticated people. We know what we're doing, right? So I'll go ahead and give the floor to you.
Thanks, Theo. Thank you, Theo. Much appreciated, bro. For a successful conference, but you being an inspiration to brothers, thousands of brothers now across YouTube, bro. As to what you do, how you build yourself up, and the power of hard work. Now, someone like Theo isn't celebrated in the Black community, so we're supposed to save this so-called community where it doesn't respect intelligence like Theo, me, and other brothers, but we're supposed to be a part because we're Black, that don't sit right with me. Nah, bruv. If you weren't with us, right, shooting in the gym, right? If you weren't with us when we were grinding, when we were nerds back in the day, and now that Theo's made it, Theo's supposed to save the Black community. No, bro, Theo ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. I'll leave it to Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson to save the community. I'll leave it to them. Nah, bruv.
Yeah. Hey, well, it's impossible. It's impossible to save the community in I think in the West as it's currently structured. Basically, you have emotional gynocentric people who are using government resources, or they're being sustained by government resources, and they have no desire whatsoever to maintain families. And without a family, you can't save the community. It's over. So you got Black men who have no father figures, no male figures, no masculinity. I mean, for heaven's sakes, they're talking about putting female sanitary devices into male bathrooms. I'm serious. I mean, I've had arguments with liberals over this. I'm like, you don't put that into my bathroom. That's a major issue. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So the only place, okay, so we have done the work, we have put in the time, we are successful, and then of course we have opinions about how to save the community based upon the hard work that we've done and what we know works because we've actually gone out there and done it. You think that they're going to listen to us? No. No, they're not. But the thing is if we go to Japan, Colombia, Thailand, Tanzania, Ukraine, Russia to some degree, kind of Russia. You have to fit their system, but they'll do it. They'll listen to us there. Yeah, they will. We'll think about how to implement it. Why would we want to deal with these broken communities in the West, which are only going to spread continual dysfunction? Why would we want to do anything there? There's nothing to build. Nothing. It's over.
Right.
It's over.
Right. It's like they don't want intelligent black men in America anyway. You know, like when I was in Cambodia, like I was dating a chick that introduced me to some Japanese people, and they gave me some ideas where I could just start my own bar out there. Like I could just put some money down on some property, you know, don't have to do no paperwork. It's that easy, and they're willing to do business with you a lot easier. I know it's outside this country compared to America with us black men. And they have more respect for us outside this country, business-wise. I know it's compared to this country. I feel like this country don't respect our intellect and just want us subservient to whatever. You know, I'm pretty sure y'all can agree. You know, that's just what I notice. You know, anyways, yeah.
We can't hear you, but I want to hear you.
You couldn't hear me at all?
There you go. Go ahead and talk. Oh, no. Okay. I thought somebody else was saying something. Okay, we can't hear you.
We can't hear him. They're doing the cap. I think you're muted, man. If you want to mute yourself while you speak.
Yeah, you're muted, bro. Yeah, you're. I don't know why, but you're muted.
I can't read lips, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're saying.
He was saying, I'm muted?
Oh, wow, you can read lips too. Wow, Japanese, English.
Well, you get used to it after a while. You know how like lips move in English versus Japanese versus Russian. So you're like, okay.
Feel kaga desu ka?
Skareteru. Byoki.
Karimasu ka? Yobu wa karimasu ka?
Oh, ima wakaru yo. Nanya?
Nah. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. I want to add on what you brothers were saying. I was at Starbucks, 5 o'clock in the morning. I opened the door for this black woman. I allowed her to cut me. When she got her order, she said, yo, you need to learn etiquettes. At first, I didn't hear her. I said, excuse me? She's like, yo, you need to learn your etiquettes. I'm like, I opened up the door for you. I said hello. I allow you to cut me in line in order to get your whatever you ordered, and you telling me that I need to learn etiquettes. Wow. So, brothers, go where you're welcome. Brother Theo's right. Always want to meet Brother Theo. I'm a big fan, by the way. I've been following you since Skylar Duran. I can't mention his last name. My French is bad. Excuse me. But I love your mind. I love the way you think. But go where you welcome. I know I'm highly welcome in Philippines and places like Kenya, Mexico, but not my type. So I tend to more East Asia, and I'm strongly welcome. Even the man will tell me like, yo, you need to date my daughter. Gen Xer men would tell me that, hey, you need to meet my daughter. I want you. And I'm the only brown guy rolling around Pusan, rolling around Seoul, rolling around freaking Yaso. You know, brothers, go where you're welcome. Sisters, they're on their own. I'm sorry. I want to help as well. We can't be the only ones that help them. Like Brother IP said, we are not politicians. We are not governments. We are not CIA. We can't save everybody. We can only save ourselves and our happiness. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I agree. But I think, like I said, I want to just expand a little bit about what Thea was saying. I think it's a little bit even simpler than that, right? I think black women view their counterparts, in other words, us black men, as the last option. In other words, they view us like we view fat women. You know what I mean? If it's the best of the best, they'll take us, right? Whatever, you get the idea. But we're not the top 0.01% Superman type dude. They're essentially we're not is to them. You know what I mean? That's really what it is, right? And I've talked about this with kin of mine, with friends of mine. It might be because of the whole self-hate thing. Maybe they don't want to replicate themselves. Maybe they think they're ugly. I don't know. I don't know why it is, but I do know what they're doing. They view us as a last resort, and that's the reason why you only see what we call Pookie and Ray Ray, essentially the top 0.1%, right, of black men that have it all, right? They have the looks, they have the height, they have the physicality. Even with myself, I mean, I even know what I look like or whatever, right? Consider I'm 6'2", I'm jacked, I think I'm decent in the face, right? I do very well with everyone outside of black women. And I didn't even think about it at first because I was getting play from other girls, so I didn't really care. I wasn't getting play from black chicks, but I was kind of wondering, like, why was I getting play from black girls? Like, when I go with my own race, I get the least quality, like, I get the ugliest girls. But if I go outside my race, I get dime pieces. Why is that? It's because they've used as a last resort. Unless you're like some ball player, you're an athlete, or you're literally like an Adonis type figure, they just look at you like, like you're in this, and they want to get people from other races. And when they realize when their time comes and, they struck out and got, a kid or two by some people, right, then they'll circle back to you. They want you as a replacement. They don't look at you as a first option. That's what it is. And that's what I realized, because they kept trying to gaslit me. And I believe this. They kept trying to gaslit me into thinking that us black men, we're doing what they're doing. But in other words, they're projecting, right? If they're doing it, and then they're saying that we're doing it. They're saying that we're the ones who are trying to hop the fence or whatever, but that's what they do. When they're in their prime, when they're in their best, they either try to go for the Adonises of us, right, the 0.1% of black men, or they try to date out. You don't see any other race of women, right, paying. I've seen countless times black women paying for the white counterparts. If they're getting the white dude, they're paying the bill. I mean, you see those TikToks. Do you see any other race of women doing that? No, but you see the black women doing that. So the thing is, right, this is a secret that they've had. They had it for years. They've been doing this for years. They've been doing this since social media, since we were even all alive, And now it's starting to come out, and they try to pretend like this isn't a thing. And so the people who understand, feel, the people in our panel, we're starting to realize what they're doing. And, we're gonna go where we're treated best. And they're trying to call us out for what they've been doing for hundreds of years. My ideal, I'll be honest right now, my ideal is a black woman. I want a black woman. I want my kid to look like me. That's just the facts. Right. If I had that, I would definitely do that. But when I grew up, like IP said, black women ain't checking for me. When I grew up as a nerdy black dude watching anime and finishing first in my class, black women were not checking for me. But you know who was checking for me? Right? The nerdy white Indian and Asian woman. But the nerdy black woman even checking for me. The nerdy black woman on the nerdy white dudes.
Hey, true story, man. When I was in high school, man, I was that nerdy black dude, but there was like a handful of black people at my school, right? When I was living in Seattle, but I dated mostly like Vietnamese women. Like even my Vietnamese homeboys will hook me up with their cousins and stuff. So that is true, because like we're nerdy, we're different. Other races are attracted to that. Other races, they don't really like that Pookie and Ray Ray stuff. They actually respect the intellect that we bring.
They hate Pookies. They do not like Pookie and Ray Ray. And then they look at black women dating Pookies and Ray Rays and wonder what the hell is going on.
Right.
Straight up.
That's right. That's 100% right, man. And we also have to address that, we're the only race of men, right, where we are required to be supermen to date our own woman. So what does that mean? We literally have to be at the top of our game in everything to get our own woman. Whereas I see dusty looking, right, white dudes with good looking white chicks in the UK. I see dusty looking white South Asian dudes with good looking South Asian women in the UK. In America, I've been told that you're going to see a lot of dusty looking Mexican dudes, right, with good looking Mexican chicks, right? So it's easy for the average dude, right, of other races to get their own woman. But for black men, we got to be Goku, Superman, and Batman combined to get our own woman. That's not right, bruv. I'm right. I'm not capping here, bruv. It's flipping weird, man.
Well, we always said in Japan that black men were essentially relationship refugees.
Break it down.
Yeah, because black men were treated so badly. So we knew that white guys being in Japan was one thing, like they were enjoying themselves, but we knew that black guys coming over, like black guys were just treated so badly in the West that they were so happy to be treated well by Japanese women that there again, the status of refugee was more apt than anything else. And then those guys never wanted to return to the West at all, ever. And I was one of them. Like I did not want to go back. If I didn't have my tragedy that happened to me in Japan, I would never have set foot back in the United States. Maybe just to make a manosphere conclave. That's it.
Jam, we got echoing coming from you, bro. If we can fix that. Don't know what's happening there. Maybe call back in, drop off, call back in. But yeah, no, facts feel. Just really putting that into perspective that, we as black men, we are in a unique situation here. And that's why I'm at a point where live for yourself. There's just too many BS going against us to the point where we shouldn't care about anything anymore but ourselves, our prosperity, and our progression. Live for yourselves, man. How on earth can we be Goku combined with Batman, Superman to get a normal, decent black chick? And also, right, it's not even that, right? So we can't get the high value black woman, right? Because majority of black men are not that Goku, Superman, and Batman combined. So we have Candace Owens type chick. I'll keep it real with you, brothers, right? In a perfect world, give me a woman like Candace Owens, right? I'm not saying what she said is all right or perfect, but I like her look, her class. She's conservative. Give me a woman like that. But women like that, right? Black chicks that think like her, who are conservative, they go for white dudes. Then you have nerdy black women who like anime and manga. They go for white dudes too. So guess what, right? Black men, do what you gotta do. Okay? F it. You ain't gotta date a black chick because black chicks ain't chicking for us anyways. Go on, Theo.
No, I would like to hear what everybody else says too. I very much agree with this because the nerdy Japanese go straight for us.
Yeah, I said this before. I said that, right, with every other race, right, the nerds go with the nerds, but with black women nerds, like the black intelligent women, they go after men of other races, especially white dudes. So if you're a black man that's a nerd, you're essentially SLO. You have to date out. And when you make the money, then they circle back and they get mad at you for dating out. When it's like, dude, when I was grinding, you weren't there, right? The black female nerds, they don't go after black male nerds. It's just a fact, right? I've heard this too many times. I don't think this was my experience. This was your experience, IP. Same thing with you, Theo. They don't come back until you make it. By the time you made it, you've already been with women who are with you during the grind, who are with you during the struggle. So why would you go back to that? Why would you circle back on that? And there's something I want to highlight real quick. Look, I run track at a pretty high level, right? So I know, I follow the Olympics, I follow track and field. It's a passion of mine, right? There's this woman, right? Tara Davis, right? She was dating this dude, right? This dude, I forgot his name. His last name is Woodhall, right? He's another track athlete, but he competes in the Paralympics. He doesn't have any legs, right? But he's a white dude. She just won gold in the Olympic long jump, right, for women in this year's Olympics, right, 2024. And she's dating a white dude with no legs. With no legs. And the story is completely identical. You know how it blew up earlier with the whole Simone Biles and the football player that she was dating. I forgot the man's name, but he's a football player, right? And the black women were essentially, bashing the guy because he didn't gas up Simone Biles. He said that I'm the prize. So they were bashing the dude, right? So if you look up this woman, right, and I'll tell you the name, right? So Tara Davis, right? Tara Davis, and the man she's dating is something. His last name is Woodhall. Right, they're both track athletes, right? One in the Olympics and one in the Paralympics. It's the exact same story. It's like first story is worse than her. She drove further to meet this guy. She approached this guy. This guy has no legs. He's a white dude. When they hear this story, the black women are like, "Oh, it's so romantic, all this, whatever." When Simone Biles tells the story about how she met her man, it's, "Oh, this guy's terrible, this and whatever." But they don't respect this. That's just the truth, right? Unless you're some Adonis figure, they do not respect you. You could be even an NFL dude. When you're in the NFL, you're clearly in the top 0.1% of men. He's making millions of dollars being an NFL player, and they still crap on this dude because this dude doesn't worship the ground that Simone Biles walked on. When Simone Biles verified everything he said, she chased him. And be the exact same story with another track athlete where she chased a dude with no legs, and it's somehow a romantic story. So you know what they are. They want the white kids. That's what they want. And then when they can't get them, they circle back at us. And now, right, we're finally figuring out what their playbook is. And we're saying, no, man, I'm not playing. I'm not being number two, right? I'm going to go where I'm treated best. And now they're getting mad. That's what it is.
Yeah, because we were always their ultimate backup strategy, but it wasn't for love. It was for resource transfer. So we work. Then they get a relationship to us. They claim that we're some sort of ism or some sort of problem, and then use that to basically take half of our possessions and then take all of our prosperity away from us. That was the only purpose. That was it. This was by design. For how long? This has been a part of their their playbook for how long? For decades now.
I agree. I've seen it with my own family. I've seen it literally with my own family. I've seen the playbook. You're absolutely 100% right, Gio. But it's just that more and more men of our income bracket, the 100,000 or more millionaires, right, within our income bracket, that are making money, that are working abroad, that are able to travel, we're starting to realize that, and we're starting to say, you know what, this shaming tactic, all this stuff, date within the community, F that. I have one life. I'm gonna do what's best for me, and they don't like that.
Oh yeah, of course not.
I got a statement. Well, I got a question in the statement. Question: are the Pookies that bad? Because they're exposing all these women. It's no need for us to be with them anyway. You know, they're actually doing us a favor. And statement, brother IP, I can't let you be with Candace Owens. Because I know if you sick one day, she's going to start questioning you. She's not going to cook for you. You feel me? She's going to check up on you. She's going to start questioning. She'll be like, yo, why are you not working? You supposed to be, you know? So that part. So can anybody answer that question? You know, can we really put the Pookies on the back, you know, on the back of the bus, you know, because they're actually doing something.
I've never hit
it's impossible.
I want to get back on what you said with the Candace Owens there, because I'm not gonna lie, IP, you sing for Candace Owens. I'm not saying simply. You sang her praises quite a bit on your stream, and I just don't like that. I'll be honest with you, because I know what type of woman she is. Right, she is a great woman. If you're a white man, if you're a black woman, you're the same man. You're black, but we don't even know who her husband is. Obviously, she's more successful than her husband. Do you think if her husband was black, it's the same thing, right? He's successful. He's at the same level as a white man. Do you think she'd be acting the same way? Like IP, I want your honest opinion on that. Do you think she'd be acting the same way if her husband was black? Everything else being equal, but her husband's black.
50-50.
The Pookie serves a very great purpose, in that she doesn't have to be submissive to the Pookie. She doesn't have to do the Pookie whatever the Pookie wants. Then the Pookie is a grounds, a justification for her own victimization. So within liberal land, she is empowered, she is given resources, and then she can turn to the white man and say, look at what happened to me, I need you to rescue me. Then when she gets rescued by him, she doesn't give him offspring. And she has only resource transfer from him to her. And that goes to raise Pookie's son, Pookie's child. This is going constantly, like again and again and again. This kind of stuff, you got to stay like one ocean away from this crap. This is horrible.
Pookieism and Ray-Rayism is part of Black American culture and Black English culture. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. And they can't be divided. And you have to accept that fact. Too many of our women love that kind of dude. Even women who are lawyers, doctors, accountants, man, they love them some Pookies. And keeping it real. So you're telling me that the higher name professional woman, black woman in our BW, in our community, are still chasing after these bad boys. There's no hope for the black community. That's why I'm saying, dudes in the chat who are so pro black community, you go and save that. I don't want anything to do with that BS. If I'm honest with you, how not?
Mm-hmm.
How not?
Yeah.
I would like to
So
thank the Pookies because I wouldn't be traveling around the world like the way I'm doing. I didn't know the Japanese was feeling me like that. I didn't know Mongolia was feeling me like that. I didn't know Kenya was feeling me like that. They're exposing everybody. Thank you, Pookie and Ray Ray. Thank you. Because I don't want them. The fact that you expose them and show these women who they truly are, the Tyler Perry, I mean, I shouldn't say nobody's name, the TY women. Thank you for exposing these women. I don't want them. Thank you.
No, I agree with this. I never would have known that Russian women were so great unless this had happened. I mean, I go through it all the time in my head. Like, would I have gotten on the airplane in '93 if I had a really close like black girlfriend? And probably not. I would have been so attached to her, especially when I was 19 years old. There was no way I would have been like, I have to stay with you. So I never would have been a Russian major, even though I love the language. But because of that, because I saw, Keisha. Okay, basically what I saw was Keisha crying on my shoulder, complaining about Tyrone, me fixing her up, her going back out to Tyrone, getting what happened to her, coming back to my shoulder, crying on my shoulder. Okay, well, Russian grammar seems kind of easy right now. Let's go learn Russian grammar. Okay, let's go to Russia. Okay, oh, wow. So we have Russian women who are educated tell me straight out that they don't want to be single mothers, don't want to date bad men, because if they do, they'll become single mothers and then they'll never have intimacy in their entire lives again. It's true. The Russians don't play around. You're a single mother. They're like, I'm not touching you. So they're like, okay, I don't want this. And then they start dating me straight out. Of course, Keisha doesn't like that because you get this beautiful, educated Russian woman who is submissive and respectful to black men. Of course, Keisha hates that because she doesn't want to be submissive and respectful to a black man ever.
That's right. Let me read the super chats real quick. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to so hold on, Christian. Sorry, bro. Shout out to Tiberius for the support. Shout out to IP, Theo, and panel. They don't want healthy relationships with us or any BM. They just want to breed with Tyrone. That's facts. That's facts, bro. Shout out to Ruel Black in the building, the Crypto Root podcast. Shout out to you, bro, for the support. Black women nerds or bougie black women hate their own blackness, so they look down on black men, even the educated ones. Yes, indeed. See it all the time in the UK, bro, all the time. Shout out to Mr. Ruel Black for the support again. Candice is fine. I keep it real. I do like Candice a lot. I admit she has flaws, but it is what it is. Her hubby is a white royal, by the way. He's a lucky guy. That's what I say to that. Christian, by the way, bro.
Yeah, just piggyback on what y'all are saying, dude. Whether whatever it is you want to call it, sophisticated black men, educated black men, or just men that have wisened up, do you think that we're the cog in the machine? I mean, because all this stuff seems like it was orchestrated. I mean, you can go back to like the whole when feminism first started thing. They took the black man out of the house. They branded us all bad men, or should I say our fathers and so forth, bad men. I think I put in the private chat earlier, one of the main things that destroys our community, and that's just Western black men as a whole. The one thing that I guess men like us, we brought to our community is accountability. We understood that you can't just go out there and do whatever you want because you're going to put a bad reputation on your family's name. We understand that whatever consequence that you take, there's going to be a consequence for it. I mean, like, we understand these things. I mean, and I'm not going to talk bad about Pookie and Ray Ray and so forth, or whatever cool name we give them now. But I think worldwide, rap music, whatever you want to say it, that's the thing that made us cool abroad. But at the end of the day, they don't want to meet that. They want to meet us. I'll let you guys chime in from there.
I don't think they
Yeah.
want to eat us, but once we show up, they like, wow, this exists. I could get a chocolate scholar man with wits. Oh my God. Am I blessed by God? What's going on? Uncle Theo, can you agree?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Especially if you speak the language, done. That's it. If you're able to hold an intelligent conversation with them in their own language and be a little witty and then make them laugh, especially through language, like just do kind of variations with their language or things that they would never think before, they just start giggling. That's it.
I'm next month.
Done.
I'm taking leave from work and I'm going over to the Philippines for a month, like my first trip outside the country. But next year, I'm trying to get over to Kazakhstan. That's my dream of place.
How long will you be in Philippines? If you're going to be in Philippines for 2 or 3 weeks, go to Thailand as well.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to be there for a month, but so I'm only booking my Airbnb for like a week and a half, and I'm going to book like a round trip ticket. And I'm going to shoot over to the Philippines. I'll shoot over to Thailand for a little bit. Then I'm going to come back, and yeah, I'm going for a month. For sure.
Put your contact info in the PM. I got experience at both places. So put your contact PM. Like the first place I went to when I traveled was the Philippines, and I've been to Thailand. I've been living in Thailand for half a year, for over 6 months. So just put your contact in the private chat, and I'll get back to you on that. But I do want to expand what you said before about the whole thing, right? So as IP mentioned before, he's absolutely right about that. This is absolute facts, right? Black men, more than any other race of men, right, have the highest requirements from our women in order to be reproductively successful, you know? So if you're a black quote unquote reject, right, you're a much higher quality than any other race of reject. It's just an absolute fact. So you have to understand when you go outside of your race, right, a black reject might be like an 8 in another race. You understand? Because they only go for the black women, right? They only fall into the absolute top of the top, what we call the poopies in the right race, right? Even me, myself, unless I act a certain type of way, I can't get women like that, right? Unless I act in a way which is gonna never get me into prison, I can't get black women like that, black American women like that. I just can't, you know? The only time I got a girl that was actually somewhat Candace Owen type, she was asking me to essentially spend all this money, and it was just BS, right? The prison girl I mentioned about earlier. But if you're a black reject, right, and you go outside your race, you're going to be a lot better off than the people of other races. You see the white dudes who go to Japan, right? They're nothing to sneeze at. When I was in Thailand, right, I had a lot of bad looks. I had a lot of nasty looks from the white dudes who were there, because what happened was Thailand got blown up. Enough people on YouTube or whatever started speaking to me about Thailand, right, within the black ethos. And so black people started going there. And you can sense the black people go to Thailand, they look a lot different than the white dudes who go to Thailand, if you know what I'm saying, right? The black dudes who go to Thailand, they're like muscled up, chiseled, they got swag, right? They got some sort of dress game to them. The white dudes who go there, they're the dudes that I could be talking about, who's like, how do they get these type of women, right? And when you go to Thailand, right, they look at every foreigner as rich. So as long as you're a foreigner, right, that's it. That's you to them, right? They look at you like you're rich. They don't care what type of foreigner you are. It's not like how it is in America where there's this classism based on race. We ain't gonna admit it, but it's true. You know, you're gonna admit it out in public, right? We can talk about it here, but it's true, right? Obviously, there's a caste system with race. There's a caste system in India, there's a caste system in America. But in Thailand, right, if you're just a foreigner, it looks all you as rich. White, black, purple, blue, and alien, whatever. So if you're a black dude, right, and you're the black dude, you got swag, you got dress game, you can talk a little bit, right, you're able to make her laugh, stuff like that. You're gonna outcompete these white dudes that are there, and that's the reason why I had a lot of issues. Not issues with the Thai girls, but the issues with the other foreigners who came to Thailand, the white dudes especially. I told IP about this in previous streams, because they were mad when I was there, I didn't pookie it up. I messed with 2 girls, period, in the 6 months that I was there. 2 girls, period. I had a girlfriend pretty much the entire time I was there. But the fact that I was there, I was getting attention, and it was getting away from the white guys who were there. So they were mad at me because they realized I could, if I wanted to pookie it up, I could take that girl. And you're gonna know it's time you go out there. So you said you're gonna go out there, right? I don't know your name, man, but the dude in the black sweater, right? When you go out there, if you go to Thailand, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you exactly what spots to go to. I've been there mad times. I got receipts. I'm gonna tell you exactly what spots to go to. You're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about, right? You're the type of black dude that the white dudes that are there are they're constant about and then they're fearful of, because if you're a foreigner, right, you got American dollars, they don't care that, let's say you're making this 50,000, 60,000, right? And the white dude's making 100,000. It don't matter to them. All that matters is that you're making dollars. So 50, 60,000, 100,000, that means nothing to them. It's like a dude making 5 million versus 10 million, right? They're both rich. So she's gonna choose a dude who obviously makes her feel nice and makes her feel better, and that's most likely gonna be you.
I'm sorry. Us brothers, we're top of the line. Even for me on soccer. IP, you going heavy for this. I'm looking like Skepta. I got my lime green Nike outfit on, the sweater with the sweats, with the Jordan 3s, in the lounge in Osaka. Japanese women were feeling me. And the one was like, yo, you coming home with me tonight. And I look across from me, the white brothers hating on. They were American, they were plotting. They was just hating on it. But for some reason, something about us standing up tall with our chests out, showing the world, yo, I'm here. And they can see that we're primary from our careers, from being in finances. They can feel it from us. We could take anything we want. It don't matter. Whatever you're interested in, whatever culture you're interested in, you could gravitate to women. I don't care if it's in France. I know we did the freaking episode on France, like, yo, black men don't go to France. If you really want a French girl, learn French, learn the culture, you can get a French girl. I don't know if you want to deal with it, but you could get one. But anywhere in the world, you can get women anywhere. They gravitate our brown, charcoal, copper skin. Anybody can vouch for it.
You get the looks I was talking about when you're in Japan, right? You get the looks I was talking about. Like when I was in Thailand, I got the looks from those white foreigners. Do you get the same looks when you're in Japan, when you were talking to the Japanese woman?
They will look at me curious, like they'll act like they're curious, but I could tell, well, they won't say up front, they're whispering to their friends. But I'm the type of man to where I'm a sharp shooter. If you're talking about me, I need to hear you so I can know what you're actually saying. I don't know why. That's just how I am. I confront everybody, no matter where I'm at in the world. I don't care if I get kicked in the country. That's just my manhood. White men were just afraid of saying things up front, but I could tell that they were whispering. They were looking at my swag, and it was just they weren't having it.
Remember the super chats. Hold on. Shout out to Mr. Darius for the support. Thank you, Darius. Neolich TV has videos about Taiwan. Stayed for what? Hold on. Shout out to Tiberius for the support. We are the only community where it is accepted that BW are the leader. That's very true. Look at how BM berates other BM for not supporting BWs without question. Even when they are doing wrong, we are treated like drones. I agree. You want to say something, Theo? Do you want to speak on it?
No, I definitely agree with that. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. No, this is it goes back to slavery. I totally disagree with this. This is another reason why we go abroad, we're recognized as leaders automatically off the rip.
Facts. Shout out to Mr. Darius again for the support. 3 months he speaks Chinese. Wait, hold on here. Okay. Neolich TV has, let's read it together. Neolich TV has videos about Taiwan. Stayed for 3 months. He speaks Chinese. He only had 1 date. Avoid Chinese chicks, bro. That's what I'm saying. They're not full brothers. That's one group of women that we can't crack the Da Vinci Code with Chinese chicks. Avoid it.
Well, if she wants you, then you're in.
Brother IP, if you ever come to California, Northern California, San Francisco precise, I'm gonna show you the way. I'm gonna say in a Nigerian accent, I will show you the way. like that's all cap. That's cap. For real. They want it. It's just that they get judged by their own peers.
But they're still westernized.
But are these women who were born in America, or these are Chinese chicks that moved to America? And
These are
actually from the
Chinese
boat?
women who moved to America from the boat. These are Chinese Americans. These are Taiwanese. Anything with yellow skin. Yes, sir.
No, I don't even touch it. I don't even do it.
Mhm.
If it's in the West, no, nope.
I'm just saying you have fun. Just enjoy yourself for the moment.
Nah, bruv.
No, we don't
Chinese
do
women.
enjoyment because that leads to 18 years of child support and then a destruction of our name. Nope, I don't do that. Nope. Date with intention.
Mm, I agree. No, that's a good point there. Yeah. Do with intention, man. Because we have a lot. We have a lot at stake here. We can't make one. We cannot make one big mistake, right? We can't. So, brothers will have discipline as well. Discipline. Be disciplined. When you want to smash a chick, it's very important, bro. Because you get her her stomach full, 18 years, then you got to pay child support, and then you can't travel much. It's too much hassle, man. Move with intention, man, because there's a lot at stake here. To be honest, there is, and that's why I think me and Phil spoke about it a couple of years ago. Discipline is key. It's a very key feature, right, that we need as men. Don't just try and bed, right, a dime chick, right, or every dime chick. You get her pregnant. It could pretty much be over for you. And what if she's a horrible baby mama that wants to make your life miserable?
Yeah.
Bro, guess what, bro? You got IT sets to study for. You got to travel. So discipline, not only in studying, but in knowing not to bed every chick that you come across, right?
Yeah.
Knowing, not to slang that wood around with many chicks, because if it goes wrong, it could go wrong. Discipline is important. Actual discipline, SCX discipline is definitely a key feature that we cannot ignore.
Yeah, I mean, look at my own case. So, I mean, when I was 24, I wanted Russian women or Korean women. I knew my best chance for me to have a family was going to be with Japanese. I used logic. I went all in, made sure I could read and write 3,000 kanji. I went to Japan. I mastered it, and then I just kept on doing Japan. When I was in Japan, I became well aware of the fact that Thai women were by far better than Japanese. Didn't matter. I stayed with Japanese women. I was very happy with them. Something my father always said. The problem with men is the problem a man has in relationship is because will be he will always he will always become richer and stronger in life, and the woman in his life will become older, less able to have children. She'll become frigid, whereas the younger, more eager girls will always be eyeing him. So what does he do? He needs to stay loyal to one woman. Just choose one and be loyal. That's what I'm about.
If I can
I
say
got
something.
things to do.
See, you mind if I ask you a question regarding that?
Sure.
Hold on, John. Hold on, Christian. So let me super chat. Shout out to J.K. Perkins for the support. Black men aren't looked at as leaders. We are looked at as baby daddies. We were such good leaders. Our women would follow us and fall in line. It's a damn shame, bro, but it's over. We need to move on and we need to set our own paths of destiny. Let's go Christian first, and after that, Jam. Go on, Christian.
Well, basically, just to piggyback off what Theo said, it's something that my mother actually taught me as a kid. Something that is a huge problem with our community, especially that's on the men's side. We don't value our seed and who we put it in anymore. We need to understand as men, us making life, that's the most important thing that we can give to a woman. We don't value these things. I mean, one of the main things that let me know that I was done with American women, I actually had a woman, I'm 42. I actually had a woman get upset at me, or should I say, try to make fun of me and berate me It was the simple fact that I wasn't a baby daddy, not a father, a baby daddy. That's one of the things that let me know that I was done. It's time to go.
I did a chick in Houston. She's like, yo, I have 2 kids with Bursme. And she's
That's
like,
where I'm at.
yo, she was like, how many kids do you have? I said, 0. You know what she said? Something's wrong with you. Why do you have no kids? What?
Mr. Jam, fire it.
No, that is so true. Like,
Hold on, let Jam go. Sorry, go on, Jam.
No, I want him to finish because mine's is not. Go ahead, man.
Okay, go on, Joseph.
I was gonna say, like, my grandmother, she said the same thing, rest in peace, a couple years ago. But the thing is, it's like, I'm smashing chicks, but like, I'm not trying to plant my seed in them. I'm only gonna plant my seed in the ones that I want. That's the reason why I don't have kids yet. I'm 33, and I think it's a miracle that I didn't get any of the women I was dealing with pregnant. So that's why I'm glad, like, the passport movement is there, the IT stuff is here, and grass is definitely greener in the other side, and like at my age, I know there's a lot of women have kids, and they want us to rebound. I'm not trying to do that, but yeah, I yield.
Okay, let's go for another 15-20 minutes, wrap it up. I do want to get some sleep, but it's been an interesting, great stream so far.
Sleep is overrated, don't you think? I mean, come on, IP, don't you love just talking to us Yanks all night long? I mean, come on, you're like, you miss us.
I hope I haven't upset anybody or been too controversial. I've been having fun. I've been on the tug of war from the homies from the hood. I've been in the tug of war getting scholarships, been top of the line with the elites from Clark University, Sac State, and so forth. I hope I didn't upset anybody. I'm just having fun. Thank you, IP, for having this platform. Uncle Theo, you're awesome. This is great. I'm having fun, for real.
Thank you very much. Shout out to J.K. Perkins for the support. Why would women of other races respect us as leaders if we can't even lead our own communities? That's a fair point, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we as black men, man, I'll be honest with you, we as black men have superpowers. Because I was telling brothers the other day, who I was speaking to, that it is a miracle that the fact that we are at the bottom in America and UK and all around the world, that we still get women. So imagine when collectively black men get their ish together worldwide. Imagine just how powerful we're going to be. So we can still get women right now, okay? Right? We can still get women right now, okay? We being powerless and not being at the top. So when we do get at the top, imagine how much things will go our way. Let's keep working towards prosperity. This IT thing is going very well. It starts from this small thing we're doing right now into something bigger. Let's keep on pushing forward. Isn't that right, Theo?
Hold on, let me comment on this. So basically, it says, why would other women of the races respect us as leaders? Okay, they don't understand the situation in the West. They don't understand what ABW and Western women are doing. They don't have a clue of what this. So they're looking at it from the lens of their own culture. And in their own culture, the men, of course, are leaders. So they assume that black men are leaders in their own culture. That's the way it works. So when we go to their culture, they expect us to be leaders from the outset. So I'll give you a good example of this. Japan. Japanese women never sat back and said, well, because of all the years of slavery, you're not a leader. The black woman is. No, that would never come to their minds. They say, you're an American, you annihilated our country, and we had our war, and we respect each other as worthy adversaries. We expect you to be a man. So you act like a man, and you do things like a man. And I'm a woman, and I do things like a woman. Capiche? That's how they think. You have to put your man hat on in Japan. Russia was the exact same thing. All right, it was I'm man, she's woman. It's the way things go. So what the person stated, that is a Western idea. All right, translate that's juxtaposed or projected on a foreign culture. That's it. That's somebody saying basically, passport bros don't leave. No, we're leaving. We're gone.
Ouch. Facts, absolute facts. Okay, so let's go for closing statements. Let's wrap up the stream. I'm running out of juice batteries. Okay, so Mr. Jam, any closing statements, pal?
I mean, yeah, I wanted to ask the other question, but I guess I'll have to wait until the next time we meet. But
you can say it. Go on. You can say it.
Quickly.
I guess the question was that. So I believe you need to find your wife young. If you don't find your wife young, then especially in today's day and age, and like I said, I'm the youngest man on the panel. Obviously, I've heard all y'all, so I'm pretty sure I'm the youngest man on the panel. But I believe if you don't find your wife young, right, you're just not gonna find a wife. That's just what I personally believe, right? And so I guess what I'm asking is like, if you don't find a wife young, right, at this point, how do you not know she's not a gold digger or whatever? Obviously, we talk about the whole black woman and them not respecting us until they find out we have money, but definitely true for any woman once you reach a certain level of status. So like when we say the whole black woman thing, right, we're not being hypocritical because essentially if any woman knows our status now, right, she's in the same situation that a black woman would be later on. Like, so I guess what I'm saying is, and this is my last thought, and after this I'm done. I guess what I'm saying is like, just because a black woman were treating us poorly, right, while we were grinding, doesn't mean that once we're like, we can't just, how do I say this? We can't just treat the women who are of other races better because now we have money, right? The black women who are new, like let's say they're younger, let's say I'm 40 and the girl I'm dating that's black is 20, she wasn't around when I was grinding, right? Neither was any other woman. So why would it be a little bit unfair for me to treat that woman poorly because of my experience with previous black women? I'm sorry, I don't know how to word this perfectly, but I think you kind of get where I'm getting at. So, do you want to expand on that? Because I just feel like
because hold on, guys, go on mute. Everybody go on mute. All right. So basically, when I was in America, and again, the only place where I had a situation where the girl was crying on my shoulder, I was fixing her up, and then she was going back out to Tyrone or Chad, that was in the West. When I was in Russia, that dime chick was making sure to secure me and make sure I wasn't dating anybody else. When I was at the Sorbonne, same thing, Syrian woman, made sure I wasn't dating anyone else, knew that I liked Koreans, made sure I wasn't sitting next to Koreans or talking to Koreans. All right? Put a monopoly on me. All right? That's the way I was. I still talk to Koreans. that's just the way it was. So Japan, again, you gotta remember what the gentleman stated. He went to Starbucks, opened up the door. Somebody said, "Hey, look, you need to learn your etiquette." Japanese woman, if I opened the door for her, she'd smile and blush because she's supposed to open the door for me because I'm a man, not me opening the door for her because men don't do that for women. Women do that for men. See how it is, the mentality? So this situation that you're saying that, once you make money, the women abroad are saying was the Western women, no, nothing to do with what money. Again, I got $1 million. I got millions of dollars in a trust fund. Okay, I'm just wearing normal T-shirt right now. I walk down the street, I look like a normal black man. That's right. No, nothing special about me. All right. Japanese woman will respect me. ABW will treat me like dirt. Okay, so where am I going to go with? I'm going to go with the Japanese woman. Kazakhstan, good women. I'm going to go there. You have that mentality, you're fine.
Facts. Absolute facts. You want to say something, Jem?
No, I just said I agree. Thank you so much. That makes sense, and I thought that as well. So, my last 2 words is arigato yasumi. Thank you for another classic feature for live stream. I'm out.
Thank you, Jem. Mr. Joseph, do you have any closing statements?
Oh yes. I just wanna let y'all know, like, I know you guys got like the Python and stuff going. I just wanna let y'all know, like, I know. Okay, well, I'm in college for cybersecurity right now, working on my BA. Only reason I decided on doing that because I heard Japan, it required some type of degree, so I just went ahead. I'm doing like online school for that. I know you guys are teaching stuff, and I know I could pretty much get like certificates. I just want to know, like, what do y'all think about that? I didn't want to do the easy way out. I mean, I kind of just wanted to, like, okay, a degree looks good. I also got to do a certificate. I just want to have something,
You get in contact with me ASAP so I can consult with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to talk with you direct one-on-one. So I'll put my contact in the back chat.
Okay, sounds good. That's it.
Thanks, Joseph. Take it easy, man. I'll leave you on so you can get Phil's contact. Okay. Champagne, any closing statements, bro?
Brother IP, thank you for having me here. It's a blessing. I've been a fan since freaking 2019. Thank you. The brother with the black sweater. You're in your 40s. You're going to wipe the streets in Philippines. Trust me, my guy. Trust. I'm going to say with the Drake accent. Trust me, my guy. Brother with the Morocco flag. Respects. I love the Southeast Asia platform. That was enjoyable as well. Hopefully I will speak to you one-on-one because I need to get to Seattle. I hear there's a lot of young Japanese and Korean students out there that I need to mingle with. You feel me? Brother Theo, you remind me of Martin mixed with Jerry Seinfeld. I love your wits. I love your sense of humor. I'm just happy to be here, guys. Thank you. I highly appreciate it. I'm sorry I've been controversial. I'm sorry I've been all over the place. I really appreciate you guys welcoming me. Thank you.
Awesome. Champagne, are the Japanese and Korean women in Seattle checking for brothers? From what you heard?
Mr. IP, if you come to San Francisco, you're gonna find out your damn self. Excuse my French. Yes.
Okay. Seattle is okay. I'll look into Seattle. Thank you.
Don't go to San Francisco. You don't have enough money to go there. Okay, and I don't have enough money to be there either. So don't go there. Like, I make $600,000 a year, and I'm scared to be in San Francisco. And it doesn't matter. I'm scared to be in San Francisco. Okay, no. You're not going to do San Fran. Just stop right there. We're done.
Okay. What about Seattle?
Seattle is also crazy expensive. Do you want? Okay. So, like, think about London's most dreary day, like the most cloudy day. That's standard every day in Seattle. The self-deletion rate is twice the national average. There's a reason for that. I went there for like 4 months, and I was like, oh, I understand why people self-delete here all the time. Like, I get it. There's no sunlight. All right. So, I mean, just don't let it be. I mean, there's a reason why Windows is so demented. You go there like, these programmers, they need some sunlight. Put them into like Hawaii. It'd be a totally different operating system. It'd probably be Linux.
But Uncle Theo, have you noticed that the rainy cities like San Francisco, Seattle, those women they're very easy to approach to. Have you noticed? But I'm just saying they're easy to approach to.
Yeah, because they're miserable all the time. That's right. If you say something, they're like, "Well, human being actually interacted with my API." Wow, it's so amazing.
I mean, I was born and raised in Seattle. I'm in Arizona right now, but honestly, I grew up dating up with Asian women in Seattle. Honestly, there's not a lot of Asian women here in Arizona. And that's what I'm kind of miss. Like, damn, I think I should have stayed in Seattle a little bit more because I want to have like Korean women, Japanese women, like on the fly.
No,
yeah.
Just go to Asia.
I know.
Go to Asia.
I know.
I don't get it. It's like, okay, you guys want to do English football, so you stay in America.
Right.
That doesn't make sense. Why do you go to London? Why do you go to UK? You got plenty of it there. No, I want to stay in Japan and do that instead. No, just get on there and play one-way ticket. Done.
Awesome. All right, thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Champagne. Much appreciated. Take easy, brothers. Take easy. Mr. Christian Stanbury. Fire away, bro.
Gentlemen, this is my first ever live stream doing anything, so I appreciate your patience and I appreciate your time. It was a pleasure to meet you at the conference, Mr. Walk. I think I got class with you tomorrow morning, the IP, and I think I have class with you tomorrow afternoon, Mr. Theo. I'm pretty sure I'm in it, and I'm in the class.
IP, you get a whip. Okay, you whip,
Well, I
and then
got
I'll finish
accepted
it off.
into it.
Okay, I'll whip. I'll do that too. Make sure.
Bro, we need you sharp and on point tomorrow, bro. We can't have you thinking this class.
No. Dance. Okay, use that whip out there with it.
But gentlemen, once again, thank you for your time. I appreciate the advice and hope you guys have a good evening. Get some sleep.
You too, brother.
Take care.
Good meeting you. Yep, see you.
Take it easy, bruv. Shout out to Mr. Tiberius for the support. SF is so expensive, making 400k entry. Is he upper class or upper middle? That's insane.
No, I would say 400,000 there is barely middle class. I don't no. Like 600,000 here in Austin, that's kind of upper class. I don't feel special. I'll say that. I'm just kind of okay. If I went to like middle of nowhere, I would feel kind of special. But in San Francisco, who cares? You got real multimillionaires out there. Like you got people who are like, oh yeah, you got crypto money? I made crypto coins, okay? Like, oh, you have stock? I created the company, right? So I mean, I'm a nothing out there. Nah. I don't even go to no way. Anyway, good to see you on a Sunday for you. Hope you're doing okay.
Thank you, Theo.
Again, I was just sitting here looking at getting people into the class. I'm horribly sick, but I was getting people in the class looking at stuff, and I was listening to you guys, and I said, "Oh, okay, this looks kind of good." I'm trying to come on in. Look, guys, there's a lot of opportunities for Black men abroad, and if you continue with our program, again, IP program, Python with my program with cloud, you got Sub-Zero with databases, you got other people doing other stuff. It's slowly expanding. You're going to see that the world does expand very much for you, and you will be able to go to a lot of other places and really, really live a different life. So guys, I would say go ahead and do that. I lived over 20 years abroad. I'm leaving 2 years, September 2026. It takes me a while to get out, just to be honest. So I've got gym equipment and dogs, but once I'm ready, I'm gone. That's it. So it's just a question of time, and then boom, I'm gone. So why you would stay in the West, I have no idea. I really just have no idea. So guys, get your skills up. Believe in yourselves. Believe that you can do this. Leave this gynocentric hellhole that we have in the West and go reestablish yourself in another country where masculinity and leadership are both respected. All right? That's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and lay down because my voice is giving out. But I'll talk to you later, IP, okay? Thanks for letting me come up.
Take it easy, brother. Get better. Look after yourself, okay?
Yep. See ya.
All right, peace out, bruv. Take it easy. All right, brothers. Great stream. Thank you very much. Please support when you can, if you can. PayPal's open 24/7. The Patreon is there for you, brothers, to have more insight, into investments, into foreign women. So you can join the Patreon for that. Cop the merch too. Support any way you can. Okay, here's a Patreon link in the description box below. It's been a great live stream. Thank you to everyone who hit the super chats today. That was greatly appreciated. Shout out to the guest himself, Mr. Eman. Eman, thank you very much. Jam, Cash App, no longer exists in the UK. It's insane, bruv. So yeah, Cash App has been closed in the UK, Jam. Yeah, they closed it earlier this year, or they're gonna close it this year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a matrix up in this mofo. So yes, okay, brothers, look after yourselves, okay, and I'll see you brothers on the next video. Peace out, Jam. Peace out, brothers, and take it easy, man. Thank you very much.